of the Castle Lager Inbound series will air on SABC2, SABC Radio, as well as DSTV from Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium out in Gqeberha, with kickoff at 5 or 10 minutes past 5 p.m. CAT. Singing in rugby news, but looking further afield, Elliot Daly has been ruled out of the British and Irish Lions tour with a broken forearm sustained in the 52-12 win over the Reds. Now, the versatile back is replaced by Owen Farrell, son of head coach Andy, who returns for his fourth Lions tour. Now, Farrell, with 112 England caps, steps in after announcing a break from international rugby earlier this year. What's happening in your cricket news? Captain Shubman Gill smashed a brilliant maiden test double century, scoring 269 to power India to a massive 587 all-out on day 2 at Edgbaston. Now, stand-in pacer Kashdeep then struck twice in 2 balls, reducing England to 77 for 3 stumps, still trailing by 510 runs in the second test. Well, in your tennis news, Novak Djokovic powered past British wildcard Dan Evans 6-3, 6-2, 6-0 in just 1 hour 47 minutes to reach the Wimbledon third round. Now, fully recovered from first-round stomach issues, the 7-time champion fired 46 winners in a ruthless display. Now, Djokovic, chasing a record 25th Grand Slam title, will face fellow Serb Majomir Kecmanovic next. And that is where we leave your sporting highlights. Let's see what's happening in your weather at the foot of the weekend.
Nicely done, Carissa. And yes, let's get into all things weather. Now, of course, there's so much happening, but we're starting off with a yellow level 4 warning, which has been issued for disrupted rainfall and potentially life-threatening flash floods over parts of the Western Cape, while very cold and windy conditions are also expected across the Western and Northern Cape interiors. Now, on top of this, there's a yellow level 2 warning for damaging winds and waves, which poses serious risks between Saldanha Bay and Cape Agulhas, and from Plettenberg Bay all the way to East London. Now, we also have a yellow level 1 warning for snowfall over the northeast and eastern Cape, which could disrupt traffic, close mountain passes, and threaten livestock. And then lastly, fire danger remains extreme in Palabodwa in Limpopo. So lots of extremes and lots to look out for, but what we're going to look out for now is our sunrise view of the hour. And we've got something all the way from Kempton Park, where Gerard has sent in a very artistic and beautiful shot. Literally solid lines as you see the silhouettes come through with beautiful hues of orange and I think the magic of the sun literally coming through in the background there. And this is such an ominous shot. I absolutely love it, Gerard. Just alluding to the promise of the day as we get more of these sunrise view, and remind you, Mzansi, to keep sharing it with us. And the number is 063-036-9649. Don't forget to use the hashtag Expresso and come through with whatever sunrise view you have. And not only just the country, but wherever you might be in the world. Because why? We'd love to see it. It elevates our mood. And I'm hoping that the temperatures you see right now for the first time can do the exact same. Let's check it out. Like a wet one, eh?
Really, 100% rainfall in the mother city is absolutely insane. The cold front is headed our way, so please brace yourselves. And such a pity that it falls on your birthday weekend.
People think that it's bad when you have a winter birthday and all the rain. I absolutely love it. If you've seen my socials, you'll see I love chasing waterfalls. I love heading out in the ocean because this is the best time to surf as well. So there's a lot of adventure and a lot of good stuff. And I'm hoping that that's what I get up to this weekend.
I hope so. Yeah. Well, I've been waiting for my invitation to meet Raul somewhere there in the waterfalls.
You mean the mountain?
Every time you post, I'm like, where is this? Yes, it looks like a fantasy world.
I'll put out a location. We'll see if you'll be there. Maybe next week we're going to follow up and see, did she show up or not? We'll find out.
It's good to see you, Raul. What's coming up on the show today?
Oh, there's a lot to look forward to. Obviously, Settlers Band are here, the entire school, so I can't wait to dive into that energy. We're going to be talking about them, talking about why it started, the inspiration, and some of the members that are really repping it and bringing the gears. And I think they came just for my birthday.
I think
That's
so.
what they said,
In fact,
just for me.
Happy, I'm joking. Well, we'll get into that goodness in just a little bit. And then also we're repurposing plastic for purpose. Nice. Say that 5 times fast. It's all about reusing your bags. Now we're going to show you exactly what to do to make sure that you're kinder to the earth and of course celebrate along with us. It's the weekend after all, straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And yes, Friday's here, so we need to bring some energy. So let's talk about it. The Settlers High School Band, the Jazz Band, which is one of the most consistent and inspiring school bands around. If you've been paying attention, they have popped in here once or twice, so you know what to expect. But for nearly 20 years, they've delivered excellence. They've built strong musical talent and created a lasting impact on students' lives. And on the couch, we've got the following. We've got Jesse, the band director, along with Matthew, Connor, and Joseph, who each play a key role in the band's success. So I think let's make this a big one. Let's give them a feel-good welcome! Yeah! Repping your school, the finest. How are we all doing firstly? Are we good? Good.
Doing well.
Excited? Jesse, let me bring it to you. Firstly, thank you for bringing the band through and some of the reps of the school. I love the inspiration that I see from this, and I love being inspired at the same time. But you've all been doing this for quite a while now, like 20 years or so. Yeah. What's the secret behind the success?
Yeah, I think the vision and the mission that I have for the band has remained consistent, and that is to inspire, to pursue excellence in both music and life.
I like that. And it's not just that you've brought like some really good-looking students with you as well, but they've got talent, they've got the energy, and clearly I see so much impact being created through this band. For you, what has that change been like, seeing these kids' faces, seeing the effect of the band and what it does in terms of unlocking the potential? Yeah,
so every year I'm faced with the difficulty of having to see learners leave and then having to restart and reimagine the band because obviously every year the matriculants leave and then we have new members
Do you
joining.
get quite emotional with
Yeah,
that?
it is. Very, I mean, we're family after all.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so the challenge of reimagining and seeing how you can change things is always an exciting thing for me and the band.
And then at the end of it all, the crescendo being live TV performances on top of that. I mean, come on.
I think I get more excited for them.
Well, let's talk to them because I can see you guys are full of energy, keen to be out here. So thank you for sharing your talents on live TV. But Matthew, let me talk to you with the brightest smile of them all. How are you maintaining this positive energy? How are you balancing and juggling what is a very difficult thing to do? High school, social life, and then taking on something extra like this band, which I'm sure takes a lot of your time, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's grade 11 this year, so
Sure.
focusing on my academics and all of that. But obviously putting a lot of myself into my passion, which is music. And I think specifically for the band, we are quite a busy cultural group at our school. And so it's important that we have that chemistry with one another. And so it's always an easy environment to be around, you know, when we get along with one another and we just get things done. But sometimes I wonder, you know, am I balancing it? I'm not too sure if I'm, yeah. But I get through it, you know. We just pray, we get through it. And yeah, I'm doing well right now. I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
That's important.
Academics are looking good, which is
Yes.
also good. So I'm in a good place right now.
I love that, and I must say that is important that you are pursuing and chasing this passion, especially at a young age, because this might be your
Yeah.
future career. We never know. I love that, Matthew. Connor, for you, obviously you're someone with experience. You've been at the Cameron Ward Music Foundation, right? So you got some extra XP and some extra insights. What's that experience been like for you, being a musician in this musicianship? I don't know if that's what you'd call it, and getting that extra sort of talent being garnered. Have you enjoyed that process?
Well, I've loved it, yes, with all the opportunities and everything. It's been amazing. Like, I wouldn't have thought from where I started that I would be here. It's amazing.
Where did you start? Did you know anything at all? Have any background?
Well, I started in grade 5.
Oh, wow, okay.
But I was more on the classical side. But, you know, the true passion and love started when I joined my church band. And that got me into the jazz and gospel side. And that also, then I went to the Cameron World Music Foundation, and they also got me playing more jazz and gospel, and that really got my passion.
Unlocked your soul, huh?
Yes. Oh,
I love that. I can't wait to see that out there. And then, Joseph, obviously, you look like you are just donned in all the accolades, man. Man's been doing something. So I love the fact that there's a couple badges here I want to talk about. You are Deputy Head Boy.
Yes, sir.
Incredible stuff. And then I see Chairperson and MFC. What exactly is that?
So the Matric Farewell Committee, it's one of our committees from last year where we sort of planned the Matric dance for the farewell for the Matric. So yeah, that's what
Sure.
it is.
And on top of that, you're also Deputy Head Prefect. I see some athlete honors over there as well. The man's doing the most. You're clearly a leader. I think we can say that. We call a spade a spade. How are you able to then garner the spirit of your family, of your school, and be one of the figureheads steering this band? I mean, bit of pressure, right?
There's a lot of pressure.
How are you dealing with it?
I think the most important thing is clear communication because when people make mistakes, obviously I've been in a band, I have experience in playing with people in a band.
And
so,
mistakes are inevitable.
Exactly.
Right?
So then me being the person who have experienced that, I can sort of help the other people who's making mistakes and so. So that's how we sort of get through mistakes and stuff. So yeah.
I like that. And also, you're like keeping the door, you open the door, and now you're keeping it open for everyone that comes through, and you're just making it lekker for them. So thank you for your inputs into this band, because I think it's going to echo for years to come. You're creating a legacy here. We're speaking about 20 years that you're adding to. So Jesse, well done for putting this incredible team together, and I know they're representing a bigger group too, so kudos to everything. But with all these prestigious performances, everything happening on the stage, what has been something that has had a lasting impact in your tenure over these 3-5 years that you've been involved with it? What's like really stood out for you?
Yeah, I think for me it's the connection. It's more than just the music. So I think the key element that really makes us gel and over the years is that it's the connections outside of band. You know, it's sharing a meal together or just being there for each other. I think that translates in the music that we make.
And I'm sure it's going to translate today. And Mzansi, you are in for a treat because these young superstars out here with the rest of their friends and family, all the way from Settlers, are going to be performing and sending us into the weekend with the perfect energy that we came for. I cannot wait for it. Nicely done, guys.
And we are sure counting down the moments till that. And to make the time go a little bit quicker, let me tell you about this. Get ready to Panda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus, and that is for 54 million rand in total estimated jackpots. But it only goes down this Friday, so let's get your weekend started. Don't get left behind, okay? Play Powerball for an estimated 51 million rand, but then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 3 million rand today. Plenty of money to go around, so how do you get your tickets? Well, you buy them now in store or head to the website nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app, there is cell phone banking, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529# for all USSD. Now, of course, we posted all of these details across our social media pages. Go find us at Expresso Show and make sure to also wish our Ryle for his happy birthday happening on Sunday, and then get yourself in the running to Panda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 54 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. And listen, you could win big. But for now, let's find out what's still on the menu on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
All right, so only because it's my birthday, I'm going to ask you that if you do win that money, share some, eh? Yeah, bring them my way. I just want to buy a cake. That's about it. But don't worry, I've also got a lot to give you back in return, and especially when it comes to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, because yes, we're talking about sustainability, rebag, reuse, and what are we doing with plastic? And you know, Nature Boy at heart absolutely loves this. And then we're going to pop into one of our friendly family. We're talking about Kuchle, who's having a lovely dip-out moment with Oma. And you know how much we've been loving these moments, so I'm hoping we can take a page out of her book. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this beautiful Friday. Listen, we're days away from celebrating Mandela Day. So this Mandela month, we spotlight a remarkable local story of creativity, environmental action, but also women's empowerment. And what started as a lockdown hobby, crocheting used bread bags into reusable totes, has grown now into a fully fledged initiative that supports over 20 South African households while helping plastic waste out of landfills, but also, most importantly, the oceans. Now, rebag reuse is more than just upcycling. It's about reclaiming value where others see waste and giving women the tools to provide for their families with dignity. And joining us right now, I can't wait to introduce you to these wonderful women, the founder of Rebag Reuse, Regine Leroux, as well as Majoana Mnisi. So please help me in giving them a feel-good welcome. Oh my gosh, they do say one man's trash is another man's treasure, and I feel like that's what we're experiencing today. But I'm going to come to you first, Regine, and tell me a bit more about this hobby that started during a period of uncertainty during lockdown that's now turned into something beautiful.
It's, you were saying uncertainty, but insanity.
Yes, that's the right word.
It's absolutely just snowballed into this beautiful initiative that I never in a million years thought would be where we are today. It started off kind of as a bit of a joke in terms of just experimenting with different materials and looking at t-shirt material and remembering of years ago seeing ladies making the most beautiful products from plastic. And I thought, I haven't seen that in a while. Let's experiment. So started with a bread bag, so a blue ribbon bread bag where it started, cutting that, experimenting with that. And I remember asking somebody, oh, do you know somebody that can help me just to cut this? Because it's so frustrating while you're busy crocheting to stop and cut.
Create the material to crochet with.
Absolutely. So we call this plant plastic yarn. To then blink my eyes, we have 6 ladies cutting the plastic bags.
Sure.
21 ladies like Jana here who does the crocheting. And it's just this beautiful initiative of keeping the environment clean, a little bit of extra pocket money, but with every single sale, a percentage goes to the neighborhood old age home, as well as the SPCA, just spreading that love as far as possible.
Yeah, that is beautiful. I love that. And you know, in South Africa, we've got that saying, Ubuntu, I am because you are. That's what it's about at the end of the day, right? Majoana, I'm going to come to you and ask you about your crocheting skills. Who taught you how to do this and how? How does this creation even happen?
When I was young, my mom used to crochet heads.
Yeah.
And I was always looking, be next to my mom and see how he's doing it. That I start to learn how to do crocheting. Yes.
And now to crochet plastic, is it the same skill? Is it a bit difficult to do this? Because this pattern is very different to our hair.
It's not difficult. When you know how to crochet, yes. But yeah, it's not. Nothing is difficult.
Do you think I could learn? Would you teach me?
Yes,
Yeah?
you can learn. Easy. Yeah, you can learn quickly. It's nice, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's
I've
nice
always
work.
wanted to. I learned how to knit when I was younger, and I feel like this is not too far from that.
It's not too far, and we actually have how to start from the basics on our social platforms.
Oh my goodness. So if you have an empty, as most of us do in our households, braid bag, you could try to start doing something. Maybe start with a coaster, not so big. And then we move on.
One stitch at a time.
This is my point, exactly. But tell me about the growth of your project that you've started into 20 households that you're now supporting. Please, can you explain this scaling of the business and what impact it's made?
So it started small, and I still think that we're quite small because our communities are filled with plastic, but also filled with the most amazing creative people. So it's looking at making it even bigger. But it started, I think, quite organically, with starting with a cutter and a crocheter, and then people seeing the beautiful products that are being made.
Oh, the colors.
And just getting more people and more orders, and it's just absolutely snowballed into this. So we are based in Hout Bay in Cape Town. where we've started, and that's working on the blueprints as such so that we can scale that. But we also have a small little operation in Pretoria.
Wow.
So we're slowly but surely seeing how can we actually grow this even further.
And get a national footprint.
Absolutely.
Because this is what we want to encourage. It's all about being kinder to the earth, making sure that we don't contribute to the landfills. Because we do. We finish bread, we throw it away. That's it. We don't even think about where it's going after that. But look at what it could become. So maybe we could talk through some of the options that we have, even some behind Marjana as well.
Absolutely. I just quickly want to touch on, you mentioned landfills.
Yes.
Before I forget, we've actually repurposed plastic to the equivalent of just over a ton over the last 4 years.
What?
So to put that into context, that's 8 baby elephants worth of plastic
Oh my
not
goodness.
landing up in landfill.
I mean, that deserves a round of applause. That's incredible work. So let's see what options we have.
So interestingly, you might, I don't know if you'll remember those old VHS tapes of many, many years ago. This is made from a VHS.
No.
This one is made from an audio cassette, so little baby ones.
The ones that we used to, with the spoon, kind of turn
That's
to. No way.
And then what we have, we also have our Revogue range with leather straps.
Nice.
And then we've also started introducing with a rope, with a rope handles.
I love that. That is amazing. And also the shape of this bag. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is absolutely stunning. I mean, come on. This feels like a shopper. It feels like something that I would carry around with me on the weekend. I mean, I would even put it on my arm right now. I think it kind of goes with the outfit. Look at her. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. I love that. So what is the best way that us as consumers or even businesses right now can actually go ahead and support you in the work that you're doing?
So everything is on our website, rebagreuse.com, where all our products are available online, and we can courier it. If you're in Hart Bay, you can come and collect it. But I also just wanted to touch on it as well.
Yes, please.
Behind you, there's a pot plant. So if you can think it, we can make it. So
Wow.
anything is absolutely
You know what?
possible.
There you go.
So that's a pot plant holder. There's also in front of the table a draft excluder. So that,
There you go.
especially now with winter, when that horrible cold air comes through, that Joanna made, and it's also filled with the plastic that we can't use. It's just too short. So that's also made from plastic,
Incredible.
not landing up in landfill.
Oh my goodness.
And we are on all the social networks.
Okay, where can people find you on social media?
Rebag Reuse.
Rebag, reuse. You heard it here first, Expresso fam. Sassy Majan is going for it. Listen, Speedy Gonzalez, we are out here. We almost made an entire new bag. I kind of want to learn. So where does one even begin?
We start with a chain, and then to that chain, you have to crochet around.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a peg bag,
Okay.
this one.
Can I help you,
You
make
have
it?
to, yes, sure.
I'm nervous. Where
You
do I?
have to-
Okay, let's swap places. Let's get into this. Let's get our hands dirty.
Yes.
All right.
You have to crochet, you know how I start with a chain, and then I'm going to go around.
So how do I hold it?
Okay, you see how I hold it? Like this. Can you do that? This is,
Okay, and then show me the move.
and then you,
Ooh, that was fast.
it's fast. Okay, let me go slowly. You see, you grab that one, and then you're going to stick it underneath, and
You
grab,
pull it.
grab that one, and put it in here, and pull it like this. Can I show you again?
Yes, please.
Yes.
The last time I
You
knitted was
just-
too long
you
ago.
see.
Yes, like this.
You hold it like this.
You go over.
You go over,
You put it
and then you
through.
put it through.
Yes.
And then you grab it out,
And then-
then you grab it again. You pull it.
Oh my goodness. There might be a bit of a hole in this one, but don't worry about it. I'm going to try to learn this. Ryle, I'm going to, in fact, knit you a birthday jacket. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, so you go like this.
Okay,
You
have
grab
to-
it.
Yes.
Joanna, please, can I warn you, do not give that to Carissa. She will ruin it. Keep it out of her hands. Please, Joanna, you've been warned.
and put it in the hole.
This one?
No, the next one.
Listen, there's so much fun being had here. As you can see, it is Friday. That's the energy we're talking about. And I think we can all relate to a couple things, especially this, if you hear me out right now, right? That 1 minute you're kind of saying yes to like a fun little fitness class. I know you said yes, and then the next thing, your legs are like jelly. You're questioning every life choice sometimes, and then you've just got to, you know, dip out. You just got to say, nay, this ain't for me. And I think a lot of us have had those moments. So while I take a sneaky little dip out right now from work, I think I want to remind you that Kukle had her moment to show us how she unwinds after a jam-packed shoot day, which she's been having many of. Now, this was just her, a steaming cup of coffee and a go-to comfort, which of course was an Omar Rusk. And these are good.
After a long day on set, the best thing you can do is switch off and dip out your way. And I find moving your body after a busy day truly helps with clearing the mind. However, we've all been there where friends are convincing you to try out the latest fitness trends. Some do work, while others not so much. It's all about balance, knowing when to push, but also knowing when to dip out with your favorite Omar Rusks and, of course, a warm cup of coffee in hand. I think it's so important for me to move my body. I try to move my body every single day. Number one, to remind myself that I am alive. And secondly, my body deserves the loving it can get through exercise, allowing the blood to flow through the body seamlessly. But also, it's the best way to shake off stress and maintain wellness. And sometimes the best stretches involve a rusk in hand because wellness looks different for everyone. How I create those little moments of calm amid a busy schedule is very simple, okay? I just sit back on my couch, watch my favorite series or movies on the TV, and thirdly, I'm obsessed with aromatherapy, so lighting up a candle or sage around the house to sit back and truly just immerse myself in the quiet and silence of my own home. My ultimate Rusk cuppa combo has to be a classic buttermilk rusk, okay, with a delicious warm cup of cappuccino. For some reason, there's some nostalgia to that combo. It reminds me of when I'm at home with my mom, Oganyu Makulu, just chilling on the couch. The one workout move that makes me go, nope, not today, mid-session, has to be, I'll let you guess. Yes, you guessed right. It is burpees, the devil's jumping jack. Oh my goodness. Number one, it's a very, very difficult exercise for me to do. We're on the ground. Next thing I feel like I'm squatting. Next thing I am jumping up in the sky. Next thing I am back on the ground. And you do that repeatedly? I'm so sorry. Sign me out, mark me absent, delete me off your page. One thing I will say to anyone who feels pressure to keep up with all the fitness trends, it's okay to say no and try to find out what works for you. Listen to your body, listen to what it needs, and try to block out the noise from the rest of the world. But trust and believe, your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit already knows what it's required of it to really show up into the world as the best version of yourself. Remember, it's okay to dip out sometimes, but just make sure it's with your favorite rusk.
Dip out with Omar this winter. Tasty, filling, and oh so satisfying. The ultimate winter snack.
Oh, I love to see you in a fitness era. Come on, Kutle.
Look, we always see her out and about. You never see how she's been getting that snatch body. So it's all making sense right now. I see you, Kukle, and keep it up. Especially the fact that she didn't dip out that hard.
You know what I mean.
She earned it.
She absolutely did. And for you, Expresso fam, do not forget that you stand the chance to win a 2,000 Rand cash and also delicious hamper from Oma. You have to reply to the competition post on the Expresso socials and just tell us one thing.
Yeah, it's really simple. All you got to do is this. Have your friends ever convinced you to try a new fitness trend, but you had to dip out and admit it's not your vibe? Well, we want to know. Don't forget to include the hashtag #DipOutWithOma in your answer, and a reminder that the competition does close on Monday, the 7th of July. Your T's and C's do apply. They can be found at expressoshow.com. And I think with that, how's your dip?
I've been dipping. Now I'm on 6,
Like
you know. I keep pushing the
I was going to say, like a
boundaries
triple dipper. I'll just go for one classic, keep the crunch, and ooh,
I love this one. It's become my favorite, actually. It's got like raisins, hot cross bun, warm cinnamony spices. It's just delicious. Oh, that's good. Oh, you can't talk. I got this. I got this. You continue dipping out while I get you to let you know what's coming up. We've got the dip out moment that we're having here. But with that, we're also going to be talking about Springboks versus Italy.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible. JC Creel's taking on a new role and also in a new era. We love to see, you know, our man do his thing. I say our man as a country because, you know,
you claim
it belongs to us. We got to share. We got to share.
There's an incredible debut happening from Vincent Chituka, and it has been spoken about. He played in the Barbarians. He really showed his worth with the Sharks, and now he gets to really don the green and gold. And I can't wait to discover more about him because he's literally the hype right now, and we've got a lot of Springboks coming back too. But listen, I'm talking too much. We've got a pro coming through to talk to us about it. It's Adrian all the way from the online world, and he's got the best and nothing but the latest. So don't go anywhere. Great conversation happening in just a bit. I'm going to keep my mouth full now.
Yeah, allow us to have our moment.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi, your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And as promised, the weekend energy is here, especially if you're a sport fan, because there's a lot to look forward to this weekend, especially in the world of ruggers. And we've got a blockbuster clash at Loftus, which sees Vincent Chituka make his Springbok Test debut, as well as Jesse Creel lead the Springboks for the first time as captain. And along with returning stars and big milestones looming, the Boks are primed for a fierce Italian encounter this weekend. So, who other than one of the big guns coming through to talk about it, Adrian Endley, all the way from Good Hope FM Sport, joining us to unpack the action. Adrian, Big high five. How we doing, bro?
Oh, amazing, man. Oh, it's a Friday. It's like it's a Bok Friday as well.
And I see you've got the gear underneath.
I would show it off, but it's very cold.
It's early and it's cold. I understand.
I am prioritizing heat right now.
Let's dive into a lot of cool stuff to look forward to this weekend, and I think South Africans are proud, excited. Firstly, our new captain, Jesse Creel. What do you make about his leadership in the Springbok squad? Obviously ahead of Siya Kolisi or not being present for this one.
Yeah.
How do you think he's going to fill in on those shoes? Big shoes to fill, yeah?
Yeah, no, definitely big shoes to fill. It's actually so interesting. I was at a press conference when they were here for the Barbarians, and Rassie was asked about, is there a plan for the captaincy? Obviously, Sia's getting a bit into his twilight years. What's the plan? He said, no, look, we have several players we have identified who can definitely take over that role. And he mentioned Jesse Creel. And it was very interesting that obviously Sia got injured very last minute, then Jesse to step in. So this is something that they've been talking about and planning for a while. They definitely see leadership qualities. I mean, Rassie said, look, he's not the youngest, but he is probably the fittest player they have in the team.
Man, yeah.
He's the most disciplined. He can play what you want. If you want him to be attacking, if you want him to be defensive, he can lead from the front. Yeah, so I think he's just been like earmarked for a while to be captain.
That experience is incredible. What are the names that were highlighted there by any chance, so we can look forward to it?
So he mentioned, look, Eben's obviously the vice at the moment, but he also mentioned someone like Damien Dialendi is someone they're looking at as well to potentially be captain one day. Yeah, I think those was Jesse and Damien who were sort of.
And speaking of Damien joining Faf de Klerk, both returning from injury.
Oh, yes.
So we've got an incredible backline to look forward to. I mean, I look at some of the names, some of the youngsters mixed with their experience. How do you choose that final backline in a squad like this, where we have Apela Fasi, we've got Damien Dialendi, we've got Jesse Creel, we've got incredible options all around. We're spoiled for choice.
No, literally. It's a wonderful problem to have. And I thought that's why I thought we'd see a lot more youngsters coming in for the Barbarians match. But Rassie obviously went with a very experienced backline, which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. We do have a lot of youngsters that are sort of waiting for the opportunity to come, and I do think we'll definitely see them up against Italy in the following test, or Georgia. You know, two teams which, I mean, no disrespect to them, but they aren't necessarily really challenging the Springboks. We definitely will see a few more youngsters coming into the mix.
And you could utilize this for experience for these youngsters, but again, you don't want to ruin the brand image, and you want to make a statement. A statement is being made here when we talk about our debutant, Vincent Chituka. Man, this guy has been all the talk, all the hype. Played from the Sharks, right? So obviously he's been amongst some of South Africa's greats. And I'm sure that's been somewhat of a stamp of approval, having played in that setup, going to the Barbarians, having a great lead up there as well. And now it looks like this man's path is set. How do you feel for this debut of Vincent, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's very exciting. I mean, obviously he had that opportunity against the Barbars.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no real pressure there. But he played amazingly. I mean, he scored 2 tries. He was bossing it. So I think it's just testament to how well he played that he's getting this nod now for an actual test debut. I mean, his first full Springbok debut. He has been playing amazingly. He played for the Sharks really well throughout the URC. And that's what definitely caught the eye of Rassie and all the coaches at the Springboks. And I think very well deserved. Also another blessing in disguise, kind of, because obviously Peter Steph du Toit injured at the moment. He'd be the natural one to fill that number 7. But because they don't have him available, they were able to experiment with new players and sort of find this diamond in the rough in Vincent now.
And maybe it's such a great time to do it as well. We speak about the new captaincy. We speak about Damien Willems, Faf returning as well. So it looks like what you would have expected is this more inexperienced squad coming through for these games. You mentioned it's not somewhat of a challenge, but listen, Italy gave us a bit of a challenge a few years back, so we can't take these games for granted. Do you think the likes of a Faf and Damien Dialendi and everybody else will be making that front line? Do you think it's going to be a powerful, experienced squad to start and then maybe bring the youngsters in as substitutes later? What's your intention here?
That could definitely be the case. I mean, look, the Springboks don't underestimate any team. And we've been hearing throughout the week, they've been praising Italy, saying, look, they are tough. They're a tough team. I mean, their scrum is one of the best in the world. They have a 93% success rate with their scrums. So the scrum coach, Dan Himan, he said that's what we're focusing on. We know it's going to be tough. It's going to be physical. And they are taking this very seriously. So that's why they started such a strong team. They're like, this isn't a friendly for us.
Yeah.
We're going to come out blazing because we know how much damage they can do. But I do think, given how the game goes, we might see some more people coming in. You know, the bomb squad might come in a bit later in the second half of the game.
Impact, yeah. Oh, it's so much that we can look forward to. Final results, what are you thinking the score might be? Let's have fun with it.
I don't want to be too disrespectful here, but I'm seeing a lot of tries for the Springboks.
I think so too.
35, 40s maybe. I do think Italy might score 1, so I'm thinking like 42.7 maybe.
Yeah, I might agree with you there. I'm going to go with like a 35.9, and I think you might be right. There might even be more tries happening, but that's what it's about this weekend. We've got Adrian here to give us all the hype ahead of the clash with Italy, and it's going to be a goodie. We'll be sure to talk about it next week and bring you all the action, but don't miss out on it. Add it to your list of all the good stuff. And speaking of, with game day, we need some snacks. Carissa, what you got for us?
Oh, I got you covered. Let me tell you that much. Absolutely deliciousness is coming your way because it's easy to make, it's crowd-pleasing, and just perfect for dunking. And today, our Today mini chicken puffs and also cheese puffs. And then we've got sausage rolls are the real champions at the end of the day at our snack table. So whether you're cheering for your favorite team or just there for moral support or to eat, no game day snack gathering is complete without a solid lineup of snack-worthy dips. And we're about to show you how you can enjoy these mini puffs and sausage rolls even more. And I know when I said sausage roll, someone rolled into studio, rolled right into my kitchen.
Keep rolling. Listen, let me just quickly wash my hands because I want to get involved in this one.
I've done my duties there already.
Nice.
So we're going to make two dips, essentially, when it comes to our pastries that we can dip into, because they're delicious on their own, but now they're elevated with something to lubricate them, I would
Say no more.
Okay.
I love the sound of this.
I'll put you on that station.
Okay, so what are our options here?
This is the creamy sweet chili that we're going for. That's the exact response I was hoping for.
Okay.
Get some mayo in the bowl.
Nice. Okay, so we've got mayo here. Is that sweet sour sauce? What is that?
It is exactly sweet chili sauce that we'll mix it with.
Okay.
I love mayonnaise. You all know this already.
Yes.
But
I realized this week alone, like what you can do with it and how much you actually love it. I thought it was just like a joke, but your girl loves mayo. For sure.
I love me some mayo. Sweet chili sauce.
Garlic. Yeah, okay, cool. That's all going in there.
Soy sauce.
Okay. We're getting a bit of like a kick, like a chow in this one.
Because when you eat the sausage rolls with it, you want to, that's different.
I like that. And then some lime.
Lime, a little bit of zest to add the tang to it. Because we've got the sweetness and then we've got the tanginess with the mayo and the lime.
A full-on experience of flavor sensations coming up.
Exactly. And the umami with the soy sauce as well. And that with a sausage roll or a cheese puff is absolutely delicious. Now we're going to boil together our beautiful game day platter. And the sausage rolls have come straight out of the oven, as well as the cheese puffs, and we're going to make it happen.
So that's hot.
Hot.
Do we get to like, is this our job?
Hello. And then we get to watch our boys win at the same time.
Okay.
All right, I got the difficult duty of doing this. Did you want to taste that?
I just want to talk about the smell first. I think you're going to fall in love with this. It's so good. It has the zestiness, it has the creaminess, it has a bit of that balanced base as well. So, just like rounded out so nicely.
The moves for me.
One done, one more to go.
One done, one to go, and this is the star of the show. All right, sour cream.
Oh, okay.
It's an underrated player.
I thought it was yogurt.
Nah,
Nice.
but you probably could use some plain white yogurt.
But the sour cream's definitely going to add a different edge to this.
Speaking about tang, that one has some tanginess. And then we'll add some spice with some dried chilies.
That's cool. That's I call this the kick. It's the Sasha Feinberg and Gourmet Zulu of this dish. You know what I mean? You see what I did there?
Or the labok of the group. All right. We'll go in with some dried herbs. We've got some smoked paprika. So we're definitely creating depth with our spice. And then...
And winter warmth. Let's be honest here. This is proper fired up.
Can you guess what this is?
Is that tomato paste? No?
Close enough. It is sun-dried tomato.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
Because it's gone through that delicious process of like dehydration, so all the flavors are packed in there.
Do you know what that does? Sorry to interrupt you, but that also then adds, and I know it's not roasted, it's just dried, right? But sun-dried tomatoes add a roasted feel to your dish. So whenever you're wanting like somewhat of a meaty influence, but you don't want to add meat, I think sun-dried tomatoes really somehow bring those like weird flavor profiles in. It's crazy. You would never think it, seeing that it is a... Wait, what is a tomato? A veg or a fruit? We've had this.
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit.
I think we can establish.
I think we had
it's got
this.
the seeds in it. Some people eat it like this, like an apple.
I would do that. It's quite like salt on it. It's so good. So good.
That's so funny.
But I don't think as good as this. We are doing game day snacking like no other ahead of the Italy-South Africa clash. And we've got debutants coming through. Vincent Chituka.
Yes.
We've got Jesse Creel's back. We've got Flaf de Klerk back. I wonder if he's going to be donning the Speedo as well.
Of course.
And our new captain, Jesse Creel, full of experience from the back line.
Beautiful.
Voila. And ready for game day. I think this is like we're making snacks, but we're already talking about the game. It's just inviting me to want to deliver some fierce game day vibes. But let me talk to you, Mzandi, because today offers affordable and convenient entertaining with a delicious and versatile frozen range. As you've seen here, this is perfect for today, for this weekend, or actually just every other day. So if you want to get your mini puffs and sausage rolls baked perfectly, simply place the frozen puffs onto a lightly greased baking tray, allowing for sufficient space in between for baking, so don't stack them too close together. And then you want to just lightly brush it with some milk or egg and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Everybody's oven is different, so maybe just keep an eye on it. You don't want it to burn out and then burn your fans at the game this weekend. But right now, what we're doing is finishing off our incredible treats. And look how good this looks.
Aren't these so cute?
You're impressed,
My
huh?
question is always, when it comes to mini things, what is the serving size? Because
that's yours, and then I did my own one, and then everybody...
This is a platter for one at this point.
Oh, I love it. But while we put this together, Mzansi, this is one way to absolutely get ahead of the game. So if you want to get this recipe, just visit expressoshow.com. And if you are feeling like a champion by doing the following, you can win yourself a Today pastry hamper. Yes, then it is happening. It's all happening once for you. And all you got to do is head over to our socials and comment on the Today pastry competition. And it's a post that we've got up, and you got to tell us the following: how you will be leveling up your game day snack platter with the Today mini puffs and sausage rolls. Now, this means you could win, and you could win big. It's a simple answer. Come through, and you could copy this or do one even better. We want to know from you. Your T's and C's do apply, and you can find them at expressoshow.com. I think if there was a winner right now, it would be us.
Yes,
Yay!
I think so. And listen, we've done this in record time. So we've got the sausage rolls, and then we've got the cheese puffs.
Which was that hot one?
I'm going to do a cheese puff.
I'm ready for my Ngoma Zulu kick.
It was that
This
one.
yeah.
I'm also going to go for that one.
Oh, it tastes like victory. Oh, it's hot. Careful now.
No DNA, just RSA.
Yeah, that's a big win right there. Absolutely love it. Big fives.
Congratulations.
Zanzi, you got to get in on this one because your guests are going to love you. So good luck to the poker this weekend, baby. And I think that's a perfect cheers moment right there.
Okay, let me try the other
It's a
one.
proper kick. Ciao.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true, it is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso right here on S3. Now, with an hour wrapped up on your Friday morning, let's get into your next hour's news. Now, we start out nationally, where the Judicial Service Commission has recommended Gauteng Judge President Danson Mlambo for appointment as South Africa's next Deputy Chief Justice. Now, the post has been vacant since Chief Justice Mandisa Maya's promotion last year. Mlambo, who began his legal career in the 1980s, brings decades of experience, including time in the Supreme Court of Appeal and Labour Court. After leading Gauteng's High Court division since 2012, Mlambo's nomination now awaits presidential approval. Now, his legal journey reflects dedication to justice as well as reform. In other news in the country, 5 people were killed and 7 injured in gang-related shootings across Mitchells Plain in Cape Town. Now, 2 shootings at Spaza shops in Beacon Valley claimed 3 lives, with 2 more deaths reported in Tafelsig and Town Centre. No arrests have been made, but anti-gang detectives are investigating multiple cases of murder and attempted murder. The City of Cape Town has deployed 60 additional law enforcement officers to this area. Now, authorities urge anyone with information to come forward to aid in the investigations. In your international news making headlines, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Ghana's President John Mahama have agreed to deepen cooperation in security, mining and trade. Now, during the historic visit to Ghana, Modi, the first Indian leader to visit in 30 years, praised Ghana's role in regional peacekeeping. Now, discussions covered critical minerals, vaccine production and economic reforms. With bilateral trade reaching $3.1 billion, India has become a key partner. The visit highlights growing competition among global powers for influence in Africa's rapidly developing economies and strategic resources. Meanwhile, tributes continue to pour in following the sudden death of Portuguese and Liverpool football star Diogo Jota, who died yesterday in a car crash near Zamora, Spain, at the age of 28. Messages of grief have come from, among others, Cristiano Ronaldo, the governments of Portugal and Britain, and Liverpool FC. Now, his brother Andre Silva also died in the accident. Jota played 49 times for Portugal, helped win 2 UEFA Nation Cups, and also played a major role in Liverpool's recent Premier League victory. Now, he had married the mother of his 3 children just weeks ago. And let's end off on a feel-good note. For now, some movie news that's as stylish as it is exciting. Hollywood's most fashionable boss is back. Meryl Streep reprises her iconic role as Miranda Priestley in the long-awaited Devil Wears Prada sequel, joined by Anne Hathaway as Andy Sachs, now a successful magazine editor in her own right. And of course, Emily Blunt as the ever-hungry assistant. Emily, hopefully now off the cheese cube diet. Miranda's right-hand man, Nigel, played by Stanley Tucci, returns too, with British actor Kenneth Branagh joining as her husband. The plot sees Miranda navigating the decline of print media, turning to Emily, now a luxury brand exec for advertising. I expect sharp fashion, fierce wit, and also maybe more cubes of cheese. Well, you have to keep your eyes on that one. It's all under Miranda's legendary icy glare and definitely has us, or will have us, on the edge of our seats. Can't wait to get into the juiciness of all things The Devil Wears Prada #2. For now, though, let's get those details on your sporting highlights with Raul.
Well, listen, if you are a sporting fan, or maybe Carissa, you'll definitely be saying, yay, sports to this one, because SABC will be broadcasting the Springboks' second test against Italy live on the 12th of July, marking 30 years since the Springboks' iconic 1995 Rugby World Cup triumph. Now, in partnership with SuperSport and Saru, the match part of the Castle Lager Inbound series will air on SABC2, SABC Radio, and DSTV from Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in Alberga. And this will be where the kickoff takes place at 10 minutes past 5 p.m. and that's Central African time. So mark your schedules and get ready for a blockbuster. But sticking to rugby news right now, and Elliot Daly has also been ruled out of the British and Irish Lions tour with a broken forearm sustained in the 52-12 win over the Reds. Now, the versatile back is replaced by Owen Farrell, son of head coach Andy, who returns for his 4th Lions tour. Now, Farrell, with 112 England caps, steps in after announcing a break from international rugby earlier this year. Well, next up in the world of cricket, captain Shubman Gill smashed a brilliant maiden test double century, scoring 269 runs to power India to a massive 587 all out on day 2 at Eggbastan. This is huge. Now, the stand-in pacer Akashdeep then struck twice in 2 balls, reducing England to 77 runs for 3 wickets at stumps, and still trailing by 510 runs in the second test. Well, those are mighty totals indeed, but we move to something even mightier with tennis action taking place and Novak Djokovic powering past British wildcard Dan Evans 6-3, 6-2, 6-0 in just 1 hour, 47 minutes, and that to reach the Wimbledon 3rd round. Now, fully recovered from first-round stomach issues, the 7-time champion fired 46 winners in a ruthless display. And Djokovic, who's chasing a record 25th Grand Slam titles, will face fellow Serb Miomir Knežević next on the list. Now, that's the last of what we have in the world of sport, but maybe we can help you in traffic. And here's Carissa with the latest.
Thank you so much, Raul. Let's have a look at your roads for the first and final time this morning. Well, out in Benoni, Gauteng, an accident has been reported on the N12 westbound, and that is after Tom Jones Road. Now, the left lane is blocked and delays are expected for the affected area. Let's move on to Cape Town, where there's been an accident on the N2 inbound approaching Borchit's Quarry. All lanes are currently open, but delays are expected. So please plan accordingly to avoid congestion and frustration. That is where we leave your roads for today. Let's check in with your weather. Well, in your weather news, a yellow level 4 warning has been issued for disruptive rainfall and potentially life-threatening flash floods over the western parts of the Western Cape, while very cold and windy conditions are also expected across the Western and Northern Cape interiors. Now, a yellow level 2 warning for damaging winds and waves poses serious risks between Saldanha Bay and Cape Agulhas and from Plettenberg Bay to East London. Now, a yellow level 1 warning for snowfall over the northeastern Eastern Cape could disrupt traffic, close mountain passes, as well as threaten livestock. And lastly, fire danger remains extreme in Bapalaborwa in Limpopo, so please take heed of those warnings. Well, let's get into that final sunrise view of this hour, and I'm telling you, we're ending the week on the highest of notes. This is sent from Luis from Zambezi River out in Zambia. Absolutely loving this gorgeous, gorgeous morning view. I mean, I cannot stop smiling, just enjoying your beautiful view through your eyes, Luis. And I really hope that just one day I'll be able to visit Zambia and take my own look at that Zambezi River. Listen, as a reward, and yes, a nice, generous, beautiful one, 29 degrees is coming your way, and I hope that you enjoy that beautiful summer's day in the middle of winter in Zambia. Thank you so much for sharing your morning view with us, Luis. Let's get into how you can get involved next week. 0630369649. Snap away this weekend and make sure you send those through. For now, let's have a final look at your temperatures for your Friday.
Again, thank you so much for that incredible sunrise view, and I hope you're all staying warm out there in this weather. And here's something to maybe warm you up. I hope you're ready to turn your racing predictions into serious cash. That's the question I have for you, because tomorrow's Hollywood Bets Durban July could be your R1 million moment, and it's all thanks to World Sports Betting. So listen to this. There is a Durban July predictor, which is free to play for all World Sports Betting account holders. Now, all you got to do is simply predict the top 6 horses in the exact finishing order of the big race, which is taking place tomorrow. And if you get all 6 right, and you are potentially then a winner, which means you could be winning R1 million in cash. And even if you don't get them all right, there are still free bet prizes for 3, 4, or 5 correct predictions. Now, this is exciting, I know, and it's making sense to me too. So while you're at it, you can boost your balance with World Sports Betting's 20% deposit match promo. And that's running until the 6th of July, which is this Sunday. So that means that you'll get up to 200,000 Rand matched with a 40,000 max per account. So this is absolutely incredible. You've got every reason to get involved in this and more. So if you want to find your T's and C's, they do apply, and I want you to bet with the best. So good luck, 6 picks, and wow, that million could possibly be yours. Carissa, what else can we look forward to on your Feel Good Breakfast show?
I mean, you already set us up so beautifully, but let's see how we can maybe make that a bit better. It is cold outside, contrary to my shoulder being out, what it's telling you, but I want to get into some samp and beans and adding some pepperdews in the mix as well. That's the delicious recipe that we can expect to get into. And then, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for a Proteas legend that's going to enter into our space. Kakiso Rabada is going to come on through and give us updates on what's happening in the cricketing world straight after this.
Sniffles, sore throat, ain't nobody got time for that. Kick flu symptoms to the curb with Carenza Para-C. Fast relief that gets you back to bossing your day. Need a pick-me-up and a payday? Jump in on our competition. Answer the weekly question on Expresso's social pages using hashtag #AdcocOTCWinter and you could pocket 2,000 Rand cash. Don't sleep on it. Entries close this Sunday. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, let's set the scene here. Lightning fast, unbelievably, fiercely focused, unforgettable. Just a few words to describe the young man sat beside me right now. This morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, I am feeling unbelievably good because we are sitting down with Proteas ace Kagiso Rabada, whose unbelievable spell at Lord's sealed South Africa's maiden World Test Championship crown. 9 wickets, endless grit, unbelievable pride, I think, in all of us. That is the Proteas fire. Can we get a round of applause from our non-existent studio audience? Katie in the house. I'm glad you can still applaud yourself, man, because you deserve it. We are so proud of you as a team, but as an individual. Have you been able to wrap your head around what you guys have achieved?
Yeah, it still hasn't really sunk in, but like, we're so happy to see how South Africans are actually responding to it. Like, it's the best thing ever. To see how people are inspired from it, it's awesome.
And that's at the heart of this. And I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to use the word choke and get it out of the system, because that's not the narrative here. I think you guys understand how much it means for the young South Africans to see what you are doing. That's the prize here. Not going back and fixing past wrongs, it's looking forward. That being said, you were on fire. 9 wickets in this final. I mean, do you get to script something like that ever? What was the magic? Where was that coming from, man?
Sure, sometimes you don't know where the magic actually comes from. It just comes. So sometimes you just feel really good. Throughout that week, I guess I was really focused and the whole team was really focused, and the magic happens on its own.
There is a chemistry when a team comes together that's beautiful to watch, because it happens not just in the big moments. And yes, we'll applaud the Aidens when they get the big runs. We'll applaud the KG when he gets the big wicket hauls. But every moment matters in a final like that. And you might think that there's a lot more breathing room in Test cricket. Not at Lords, not in a final, not against that opposition. How do you feel about this team having achieved what you've achieved?
Yeah, Test cricket is definitely the most nerve-wracking. Yeah, it's a special team. Like, we played with each other, you know, at school or SA under 19 against each other. And it's quite special that we're together now. There's no superstars in that team.
Yeah.
Just as you were saying, everybody just contribute as much as they can. That's why you've seen as many special performances throughout the season. So, pretty cool team.
And young players now jumping off from this point, seeing what's possible now and carrying that forward. And I love, there's certain zones here where, you know, I drive past Newlands every day when I take my son to go and play cricket, and I can connect those dots. Now there are young South African kids seeing themselves represented at the very pinnacle of the sport, and it feels like a massive coming of age, which is beautiful. When you are bowling, how do you dial in like that? Where does that level of mental... Is it the training that gets you to that point?
I guess it's just about, like, looking at everything that's around you and kind of, like, pushing it aside and just focusing on what's in front of you. It's quite hard to do, but if you actually channel that in, then I think you'll get better at it.
From a fast bowler's perspective, there is rhythm. It almost feels effortless when it's working really well. Do you have to get out of your own way? And maybe that's a mental game as much as it's a physical game, for everything, for the fascia to align with the brain, for everything to click in the way that it did. 9 wickets at Lords in a final, dude. Come on. But where does that kind of click in?
Like I said, like, sometimes you feel really good and you know that you're almost going to put in a decent performance. Other times you feel like you're going to have to scrap and you never really know what's going to happen, but you hope for the best.
Hold on, Brew. Hold on. I love it, man. This feels like you guys have earned a bit of a break, but there's going to be no break. We've got a beautiful tri-series coming up. We've got a lot of really good cricket, a lot more focus on the women's game now, which is amazing. The strength and the growth there. So great to see you guys on the same page. What is your next big goal then, individually? Now that we've kind of crested a wave of sorts, what's got you excited about your cricket right now, man?
I think at the moment it's just trying to get better at bowling, get better at being a cricketer. That's it, and just refining the process.
A little bit of batting, come on.
A little bit of batting as well, but yeah, cricket as a whole, understanding the game, reading the game. So that's what I'm going to try to get better at.
Oh, the BMT is always there, so don't ever doubt that. But it's amazing to me, and I'm sorry that you guys at your level, when you achieve these things, have to deal with my childlike enthusiasm. But I'm old enough to understand how important these are, and I'll get to then interview the next young player that has this platform to jump off from, because you've done it, man.
Yeah.
9 wickets. That's how you seal a final. Buddy, we are so proud of you. Thank you so much. Please hug every one of the members of that team. The incredible makeup there, absolutely awesome. But well done. South Africa are the World Test champions, and they did it in style. But believe it or not, he still wants to get better.
Oh, what a special moment. And again, congratulations to our Proteas doing the most at the Test Championships. And I think that energy is going to carry on for this weekend as we head into Rugby. But before we do, we got to give you the energy. And I mean, like, literally and physically. So let's bring in another dish into the kitchen, and something I think you might love, because some dishes are woven into memory. And this one brings all the flavor and comfort of home. We're talking about curried samp and beans with pepper dews. Now, this is hearty, it's spicy, it's beautifully creamy, and it's all thanks thanks to Stork Country Blend, which you'll be using in this one. And we got Chef Afika Klashimba in the building, joining us with her twist on this easy-to-make, proudly South African staple. Afika, how are we doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I love it when you're back in the kitchen. I love your jovial energy. It's pure, it's the good stuff. But you also always bring in nostalgia here. So, again, I'm seeing it here in the samp and beans, and I believe this is a helpful meal and infusion of something that we've might have gotten bored with.
Yeah.
And I know for me, I do meal prep a lot. And I often have like that same meal the next day, maybe the next day as well. But I'm going to be honest, I'm getting a bit snobby. I like the fact that I get variety. So how can I take that same meal, spruce it up, zhuzh it up, and make it extra special? And I know you got the plug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
So what are we doing?
Okay, firstly, what do you call food that's left over from the previous
From the night before? I think in my culture, it's just like leftovers. I don't know.
Okay,
what do you call it?
We call it umbeko.
Umbeko?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
that's leftover food from the night before?
Yes.
Okay,
So
I don't know if we have a term for that, but I'm sure it's leftovers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just frying onions. So it's really quick. Some garlic.
And again, this scenario is perfect because often you might have some leftover, some or beans, and especially if you made a big pot, which is generally a smart way to do it. You're saving money, you're saving time, electricity, but you want that spruce up. So this is the spruce up, yeah.
Yes.
Pay attention to the spruce up.
You add your spices depending if you want something very spicy. Here we have turmeric and any other spice that you would like to add.
So there you can kind of vary the heat if you want in terms of what you can tolerate as well.
Definitely.
Makes sense. Okay.
And then
this
you want to cook out your tomato paste.
Okay.
There you go.
This is getting interesting. So I see that I've got tomato, we got spiciness. This is now starting to lend into those like stewy, breedy realms. But I know we're not going there. I'm curious to see how this plays out. What would you like?
Leftover like beef, you could just add it in there, and then you have like
even more of an upgrade.
Protein vibe in there.
So would you still call this like a stew? What would you say this is becoming?
No,
no, we're not calling it that.
To say. Okay, and then if you want extra beans in there, you could add your sugar beans.
You can just add some more.
There.
So if we didn't have, we maybe had leftovers, but it's not enough to serve the entire family.
Maybe you have someone that likes beans a lot and they picked out the beans, put in their plate.
Or you just wanted to kind of like spread a little bit further.
Yeah.
I think that's also quite a cool addition.
Yeah.
So you're not limited to the quantity from the night before. You can almost like spruce it up, build it up, make it bigger, make it last longer.
So to add a bit
I was
of
wondering
gloss,
why when we're using this one, yeah?
To add a bit of glossiness and, well, at home you'd add a bit of water so that it doesn't burn. But we're very lucky.
We are lucky because what we're
spread.
using right now, as you can see, Afika's got the country spread, and it's Stork's Country Blend, which combines that richness of butter with, I'd say, the goodness of plant oils. And this is something that's going to be giving us that sort of a luxury, every type of spread feel. For this one, though, it's something that we're using because it's a soft texture spread. It comes straight from the fridge, and it makes it so convenient for both preparation and serving. And this one is cold, straight from the fridge, but as you can see, this is such a perfect way of just utilizing it. You can see how we scooped this one open and popped it into our recipe, and it was absolutely easy. Often, sometimes you might have that issue of like worrying because it's so hard and it's too cold. Nah, this ain't a problem here. So this thing literally then, for me, makes sense because it's perfect for sauces, for toppings or indulgent spreads. And I think Stork's Country Blend adds a touch of elegance to everyday moments and even upgrades the old meal of the day before, the leftovers or the umbeko. Umbeko, as Afika would say. And I think this is already looking phenomenal.
It's all good, actually. It's all done. So we just added a bit of pepper juice now, and then later on just top it with it, and you're good.
Voila! Well, Mzansi, if you want to get this recipe, you can go to stork.co.za. That's where all this good stuff is, and I'm sure there's more than just this recipe. There's a whole lot coming your way. So, Afika, I can't thank you enough for this. This has looked incredible. Can we maybe try a little sample? I see you've already prepared one from the future. I'm going to just grab a spoon there. But I want to talk to you, Mzansi, because it gets better, right? You can literally dive into this moment and celebrate with us because we're going to be sharing your love for winter cooking and maybe allow you to stand a chance to win a 500 Rand Yuppie Chef voucher. So how does it work? All you got to do is simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and tell us the following. What's your family's ultimate winter comfort dish made with stork? It's that easy. Now, don't forget to use the hashtag #StorkWinterWarmth in your answer. And a reminder that the competition does close on the 7th of July. Your T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. And I have to do the honors of diving into this umbeko. It tastes, it's like better than the day before. This is amazing, Africa. Big high five to you. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
This is amazing. Stork.co.za. Go get it, Mzansi, and good luck on that comp. 500 voucher is waiting for you. Wow! I actually want to take that. That was amazing. Thank you. Wow.
Well, we need to get into some goodness, and yes, I'm talking about not what's inside my mug because it's empty right now, but I'll fill it with something in just a bit. We're talking about the mug though, and I can't wait to touch down with all of the Expresso crew to find out what makes their favorite mug and what makes their favorite filling when it comes to refueling their mornings. And then of course, the girls and guys from Settlers High are still standing by with a wonderful performance for you. And I'm pretty sure I heard not one, not two, but 3 songs coming your way. If the sound check is anything to go by, you are in for such a treat, Expresso fam. So please don't go anywhere. Grab your real cup of coffee, and I'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, it's cold out here.
It is chilly out here. Let me tell you, I
Winter's
love this
official.
jacket.
Thank you. I feel
It's
so
very
good.
nice. Come on. Got that texture, that corduroy texture, which is what we need this winter. But there's something else too that we're going to plug you on. But we are trading the rush for the rich aromas and mindful moments out in a very special place. One of my favorite, in fact, in the Western Cape. French Hook is what we're talking about.
Place of dreams. So we're going to be joining our actress and TV presenter, Karishma Basday, in the building as she hits pause and steps into the art of perfume making. Now, this is where we're blending bespoke, coffee-inspired scents that stir the senses and speak to the soul. Now, this is creativity in a bottle and as comforting and as layered as your favorite cup of Jacobs. Let's take a look.
I can't wait.
This winter, we're slowing down and trying something new, crafting custom coffee-inspired fragrances to awaken the spirit and soothe the soul, just like Jacob's. Christina, what is this perfume making class all about and what can we expect from today?
So it's really all about capturing one's individuality within a bottle, and it's not as complex as it may seem actually. From its history to its ingredients and essentially creating a signature fragrance, which one will bring home with them. I personally believe that perfume making is a mode of expression. It's a way that I can express myself in no other way possible, I believe. Scents is something that we are immediately welcomed with when we meet the person. So it's a way for me to express myself in that manner.
Well, this is my first time crafting a scent of my own, and I cannot wait to get started.
So interestingly enough, scent is the most emotional sense we have. It bypasses logic and directly speaks to memory. You could be introduced to a scent of warm roasted coffee and be immediately transported into, your childhood kitchen or a cafe in Paris. I believe that these scents ground us, they calm us, and they trigger emotions of nostalgia and connection.
I wanted to sign up for this perfume making class because I always love trying new things and having new experiences. And I thought this was a really interesting, fun concept, and I really thought I could learn a lot through this process. What's first?
Now we will begin with choosing your base note. That is the smell that you want to last the longest, and essentially what your smell will be composed of. So here we have an arrange of different base notes, yes. A whole selection of spicy, woody, oody, floral, citrusy, whatever you really would like it to smell the most of.
I tend to go for like woody, earthy, but then florally. Yes.
Then we'll go with this one over here.
Okay. Oh, yes, very nice. Okay. It's so hard to choose. There's so many options. Do people often feel a little bit overwhelmed?
They do. So we do have a chart here that basically explains, the different scents, what complements each other, and perhaps focus on one scent that reflects you and what you desire.
Okay, so I would choose one of these. Can I smell some of this to clear my senses?
Yes.
And why specifically coffee?
So it's a very monotone scent, and it basically resets your senses and the palate of your nose.
We all have memories of coffee, whether we drink coffee or not. I think the smell of coffee in the morning, whether your parents are making it or now you're making it for yourself, is deeply evocative of memories that go way back for everyone. And it was really special to have coffee be a part of this experience for me. My favorite part of the class was learning about the different notes about perfume, getting to smell all the different fragrances, and then just really tapping into my own intuition and senses to guide me as to which fragrances would best be combined together to make my own special scent. Okay, so I think this is 40, maybe a few more drops, I think.
You can add maybe one or two.
I didn't know there was so much to making a perfume. I didn't understand the complexity behind everything. I did know that there were specific scents that I was drawn to. Like I liked a lot of earthy, wooden notes, wanted something a bit more floral and citrusy for my top notes and middle notes.
And you just dab it, not rub it, so we don't change the composition of the perfume. Oh, you must have made perfume before. That is beautiful. People in the first time round don't really get it, but your nose works.
Good, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Today I learned that scent is the most powerful sense when it comes to tapping into our memory. And it taught me and reminded me to just take a deeper breath every now and again and smell and take in all the scents around me, to literally stop and smell the roses. Oh, beautiful.
Congratulations, you just created your own signature scent.
Thank you
and
so
I would
much.
say it's gorgeous, just gorgeous to see.
High praise coming from you. Thank you. As a mom and someone who has a very busy career, I hardly get moments to do things that are just for me and that bring me true joy. And I love that Jacobs is inspiring everyone to just pause and take a moment for themselves, because I truly think that is so important in these busy, chaotic lives that we all tend to live. And this was the perfect experience that allowed me to just really pause and reflect, tap into myself, and take a moment for myself. A new scent, a new skill, and a moment just for you, inspired by the rich aroma and comforting pause of Jacobs. Scent the moment, savor the aroma.
No, she smells good.
She does. And I think
Yeah.
she fits perfectly into the scenario. It's just like opulent, good sense. Karishma, it was in her zone and absolutely in the element. I loved everything about it. And it's made me realize how cool these moments are, bringing so much together, just like this moment here, where we're bringing 3 moments together in this 3-in-1. And I think you've got the mild, I got the original.
Yes,
So
cheers to that.
yeah.
Oh, look at the crema on yours. Delicious.
Crema, the crescendo of this moment, but it gets even better because, there's still a whole lot to look forward to. But check this out first.
Creamy coffee in 3, 2, done. Jacob's 3-in-1. Wunderbar.
Well, you're right, birthday boys. So much to look forward to because the Settlers High School Band is taking to stage right now to perform a Benson medley by the one and only George Benson. Take it away, guys.
Good morning, everyone. We are the Settlers High School, and this will be our first performance. We're going to be doing a Benson medley. Enjoy. Living life without you, girl, is alright. And if you really want to know, I'd have to say it's dangerous to my mind. So before you turn and walk away, just let me love you one more time. Feel your heartbeat close to mine. But you just don't understand. Girl, you've been charging by the hour for your love. I'm trying to show how much I love you. Used to believing in a romance. You're taking way too many chances with your love.
Not even ready.
Taking me back to my roots, baby. Got the jazz and all that coming through. Wow, guys. Unbelievable voices. This talent's not going anywhere. We're going to give it more performances from Settlers High School and the entire band. But wow, wow, wow. That was just something to set the bar really, really high.
Okay, I'm going to try and do just the same by raising the bar. How about a recipe, right?
Ooh.
Think about a lovely French toast, but made out of croissants.
Wow,
Is
this
that not
sounds
good? Throw some
delish.
chocolate and some Andriette in there, and I think we're in for a good time.
Oh, my mouth is full. My mouth is full.
I like what
see
you
what I
did
did there? Listen, we've got so many moments to share with you, not just this, but also some of the special moments from our crew and our family when it comes to showing off our special and favorite mugs. You know, the ones we sip out of, the ones that give us everything we need to give you the energy. It's all making sense, and it'll make more sense after this. We'll see you in a bit.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Mzansi, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast show, and we thought let's get into a feel-good mood right now. We've had so much entertainment, so much good food. Let's just slow it down.
All right, I like the deep breath there as well. And yes, I've got 2 mugs in my hand right now because behind every mug is a memory, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. So we asked, first of all, our guests and crew to bring in their most beloved or even just downright bizarre coffee mugs, and of course filled with the best coffee in the game, and also share their stories. So pour yourself a cup of Jacobs and settle into these mugs who have a lot to say.
Okay, so this is a serious matter because this is my mug and everybody in the office knows that. It is the perfect size. We like them thick, okay? I have a big mug and I love a bit of tea and coffee in the morning, not together. I'll have my Jacobs on its own and then a bit of a rooibos a little bit later in the day. But I love it because it contains a lot, just like me.
So when I do drink my Jacobs in the morning, I say to myself, good morning, handsome. Because look in the mirror, I do believe it. And because I love TikTok, when I do watch other people, I drink my TikTok cup and my Jacobs. And in my mind, I know I am the way I'm sitting. Because I am what? Zabo. I'll leave that there. But this morning, my mother gave me this Evolution.
This cup means a lot to me because my wife got it for me about 10 years ago. So I've had this cup for 10 years because I just became a dad. And then she was like, this is your own cup. So I've had this cup ever since, and I always take it everywhere with me, especially camping. So that's why this means a lot to me.
This is my favorite mug because of the fact that I drew it myself. I was very proud. I love the movie The Grinch. And back in those days when I first drew this, there was no like Grinch merch out at Christmas time. So that's why this felt really special to me.
My special mug, and it might not look special, and I think that's very much why it is so special to me, because it represents me. It's not what's on the outside, but of course what's on the inside.
What's on the inside, though? I get you. I get
But listen,
you.
I thought I had a favorite until I saw the rest of the crew, and I'm like, hang on. I've got a new favorite idea, especially Lucen's ensemble of mugs. He's got a mug for every day.
25, literally. My favorite was because I'm the boss. I'm the big boss. Yes, you are, Lucien. You really are. We'll give you that much. I got 2 mugs.
Yeah, and can I say, I love the big white one.
Same.
It's like a soup bowl.
It is. So the first day that I got to Expresso, I said, Ma, listen, in the kitchen, this is mine. Please make sure nobody else touches it. I just claimed it. I just love the handle. It's thick, and so is the mug. And then at home, I've got a cabinet full of mugs, and this is my favorite one. It's my Mr. Bean mug. And I got it actually with Tanya Neft out in London, where we watched the Wicked premiere together and attended it. And we got matching mugs, so every morning we're just like, cheers, girlie. She's on Breakfast Radio, I'm on Breakfast TV.
That's special. That's
and
awesome.
we enjoy it.
I think the rest of my special ones are broken because whenever I do take it in the mountain, it never lasts.
Fair
so
enough.
You can imagine the amount of like clay in the mountain that I've unintentionally.
You could make your own mug from the clay.
Actually, I should do that. That's a great idea. But if I was to actually choose something that really stands out for me is the sentiment behind it. And I think Chadwin's mug out of all is really one that, like, for me is something special. Having it for, what, like 10 years now, something that commemorates him being a dad.
Sure.
How can it get more special than that? I think every sip for him is nostalgic of him bringing his family together, him being the man in the house that really gets to provide and nurture and create that environment. And I think having those sipping moments is exactly what Chad does. So thanks for inspiring me, bro. I love that one, and hopefully one day we'll get to have a sip out of your mug.
I like that, your Oor mug.
Your
You
Oor
got to
mug.
earn your Oor
Yeah.
mug. And then Solution had Big Boss or Z Boss, and then he also had TikTok, and then he had an L mug. Now the L, does it stand for Lucian or does it stand for
his alter ego? Yes, Lucifer. I think there were other letters there, but he scratched it out in white. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We
can go
love
with
that. And I hope that you also have many, many mugs that you enjoy your coffee in, because it is about just making those moments matter, right?
What do you think your cup would say about, like, your habits and you in general, though? Does it say much?
No, my mug knows not to kiss and tell.
Oh,
please.
nice.
Not to sip and tell
Smart.
nobody what goes down in my house. It just knows that when I grab it, I need it the most.
Yeah.
So it's there to comfort me for sure.
I think if I should actually just invest in like a really thick stainless steel something.
You should.
Because I know I drop it on every hike and every adventure. So I'll probably have like marks on it and like mountain kisses. That's what I call scars. Mountain kisses. And I'll probably be able to tell you so many stories on that. So maybe this is a time for me to get a new adventure mug and start putting my mark on it and handing it over to my kids one day.
I
That'll be
love
cool.
that. Well, it is your birthday on Sunday, so make your request known. Let us
perfect
know
timing.
exactly what's on that
I'm
birthday
looking for a mug
list.
for my birthday, guys. Hook me up.
Stainless
Hook me up.
I love that. Well, I'm going to go enjoy my coffee in both mugs.
Oh, yeah, you go do that. Well, I
Excuse
just sip on the rest of this moment before we got to get back to work. But I think this is what it's about. And us hoping that this mug-filled madness brewed up some smiles on your side, too. And I think until next time, here's a reminder for you to stay bold, stay warm, and always stay brewed with Jacobs. Cheers.
Creamy coffee in 3, 2, done. Jacobs 3-in-1. Wunderbar.
Well, look who it is. The one, the only. Andriette, we love you. Ral said, Montfort, mouthful. She's not only a mouthful, you're a delicious bite. I love that. And
love
right
that.
now, speaking about our delicious bites we're getting into, if you thought croissants couldn't get any more indulgent, I've got news for you. Founder of Montfort, Andriette Jojo, is serving pure brunch bliss with this rich golden twist. Oh, I just ran there. Chocolate stuffed croissant French toast. It's got all the ingredients that like my dreams are made of.
Yeah.
I love a strawberry. I love a strawberry even more when it's got chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I love a croissant.
Yes, so I love French toast, and it's such a big thing at my house as well. My mom always loves making French toast.
Okay.
So French toast is a big thing, and then French toast doesn't just have to happen in the morning. Let's be honest.
Can we establish that? We can have it for dinner, a snack.
A snack, dinner, lunch, another snack.
Yep.
Evening snack.
I agree with that. And
You
then
know,
when you wake up in the middle of the
dessert.
night, a midnight snack.
Midnight snack.
I'm in agreement.
Especially this rich way of doing it, which I think is very delicious. So
Okay,
we've
tell
got these amazing croissants. Just look at that.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. And I'm going to ask you
Yes.
to maybe just spread it with some chocolate. This is
Absolutely.
lint.
Wait, you said I must taste it? No, you said I must spread it. Just like on the croissants
inside,
itself.
yeah. And you can, of course, do your own fillings. It doesn't matter. But this is a very decadent, delicious way of doing it. And while we're busy with that, we're going to make the custard. So the custard is what you put your croissant in to create the French toast experience.
Okay, and I love that
So-
you said experience because, yes, take me on a journey.
Listen, food should always be an experience.
Agreed.
It should always be an experience.
Yes.
And hopefully a good one, not
Not a bad, even if it's a bad one, it's a good one because now you got a story to tell and you know what not to do going forward.
Yeah, so I broke 3 eggs. A custard is a very simple thing. It's 3 eggs and some milk.
Lovely.
If you want to make it more rich, you can add cream.
Okay,
Why not,
we're
you
going
know?
full indulgent here.
Full indulgent. We're going to add some milk and then some vanilla essence as well, just to really ramp up that delicious custardy flavor. We're going to just give this a little mix. You did such a great job.
So I was going to ask you how much chocolate is too much chocolate. I think that's just enough.
Is that a sentence that should ever be asked?
You know what? Fine.
No.
Challenge accepted. I'll put more chocolate on here. Listen, Andrea, what's the key to getting like that golden finish to your French toast at the end of the day?
Your pan should never be too hot.
Okay.
Because then it's going to burn.
Yes.
And we don't want that. So you want to really get it gradually heated. Let's get it on while we are here.
Let's do that.
So make sure that it's not too hot because you want to balance it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to close it up.
Okay.
Wow.
Delicious.
And we're actually going to soak it in this custard. You can do another one.
I'll do another one, Salong.
Because I want one.
But I
this is
want
mine.
3. Thank you.
This is mine.
Okay, you can have that. I made
Then
it special
I
for
love
you.
adding some butter to the pan. I love butter here because the butter, you can do oil, but I prefer butter with my French toasts.
Doesn't it just add to the flavor? It's like, it becomes
does
delicious.
add to the flavor. And these croissants are just like, let's be honest, fire.
Yes,
It's so
they
good.
really are. And filled with butter, layers of it, in fact.
Let's just see if I have a spatula over here just to lift this thing up. Sorry. So the
you
other
do.
side.
Ooh.
I'm going to grab one.
I believe in you. You got this.
I don't know where it is.
Here's a spatula.
I'll use it. Okay, so we're going to just get this butter nice. Whoops. There
Like
it went.
another one?
Take another one. And that can go as it is. And now, we don't want it to soak it too long.
So this is what I was going to ask you. What's
No.
the ideal time, or what are we looking for? Let me rather ask you
I think that was like 30 seconds.
Okay.
The longer you soak, the more it's going to go in, and it's going to be very moist. And we don't necessarily want that, especially with a croissant, because it's already got a high butter volumes within it.
And do we want it to be
that's some good stuff.
moist when you eat it, or like what experience are we looking for in the mouth?
I think that it needs to have a creamy experience, but it mustn't feel raw.
Yeah, or like mushy.
No.
Okay, I
so
got you.
definitely we're going to build it up. Look at that.
Oh. You know it's a good day when just sounds come out your mouth while you're cooking. Ooh, ah, ooh.
That sound was an interesting one from both of me and you.
It's
But
just
I'll
what the
take
Woolies
it.
croissants do.
Okay.
They really have the best of the best. You know, in fact, Graham went behind the scenes to see what it takes to make these.
Yeah.
And the family behind them as well, who have just put years into perfecting.
Oh, love it.
And it's always good. I mean, the look of it, the shape of it, she is aesthetic. She's
No,
very
this
cute.
is gorgeous. Let's be honest. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm
Oh,
gonna
look how
smooth
glossy
this
those
thing.
are.
I'm going to just get this butter going. Oh,
Now wait, Andre, do we not use the sugar or salt?
That's a bit of salt. So you can put that to your custard.
But you don't have to, right?
You don't have to, but salt is always a great enhancer, even in sweet. So salt is not just for salty food, it is for
the sweet stuff
food as well. So I'm just turning it around, having a look of what's going on here.
I
You can see it's already
it.
getting more crispy. Well, that's something that you want. Then the chocolate inside is going to melt even more.
Oh my goodness! You know what, I'm looking over here for a second and I just saw chuckles and strawberries, so I'm wondering where this is going to go.
No, that's going to go over on top of it.
Okay.
So, oh no, you're doing it again.
It's
You're adding
Lucian.
more for us.
He gave me the death stare. He said, Carissa, if you do not make me a chocolate-filled croissant,
I'm going to lose it.
I'm going to lose it.
And remember, you can fill it with whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you want to add peanut butter, add peanut butter. If you want to add cheese to make it more savory one,
So I do love a savory French toast.
I love adding cheese inside, but then I drench it in syrup. So
Wait,
I do that.
Because it's like cheese and jam.
Look here. Ooh, that looks stunning.
great idea.
And I mean, if you are at home and you start smelling this gorgeous thing, I
On a
think that
Saturday morning.
That's too good. It's too good for anybody. So
Okay.
let's go put this up here and then we can actually start finishing it off for you. So
You see, if I was at home, I'd be licking my fingers right now. But I need to be professional in the kitchen here.
let's keep it
I'll save it for later.
So these two croissants, you'll see it will also harden up a little bit when it's outside, okay?
Yeah.
So, and you know what you can also add is some meaty experience, some bacon if you should like to.
Okay.
This is fresh berries, which we're going to add now. I just want to make sure this is perfect. I feel that's good.
Wait, how did you tell? Did it tell you? How did you tell now?
I have a relationship
It
with
looks
this
like
croissant.
it.
We understand each other. If you want to, you can also add, you can actually put that one in there.
I'm going to definitely do that.
You can add some cinnamon as well. Just a touch
That
of
would be
cinnamon.
incredible.
It almost gives you an experience of a donut as well. Ice and sugar. So let's add some strawberries over here.
Nice. I love the idea of like a fresh berry to cut through the richness of the butter.
Fresh berries are such a great addition because then you don't feel like you're indulging too much.
Because it's healthy now.
You know,
this is our 5 a day that we're eating.
While I'm saying that, I'm going to chop up some chocolates.
Do it. Do it. This is also part of the 5 a day. It's round, like a fruit would be. It counts.
This is, you can just close your eyes and imagine this is a blueberry.
It's a blueberry.
Okay? We're keeping it in that manner. So the chopping of these things are always a fun experience because they're also running around. You're doing well. Maybe this can go
Is it a bit too
softer.
hot?
You
Okay.
can see that it's smoking. We don't want it to smoke.
Okay,
we can get
cool.
it down.
Sorry, Lucian. This one got a bit crispy.
So
It'll have its own
crispy.
plate. I won't put it on that one.
Yeah, not on the pretty one.
Okay, so what do we do when this happens in the kitchen? Do we just continue?
You continue, you stay positive, you don't lose it, you're happy.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to,
looks nice.
put that up there.
And then I'll do...
And then I'm going to also, because I can, you can use some extra of your Lindt chocolate and just drizzle it over it.
Wow. It's almost like she's a professional baker or something. I mean, how did you even learn to do that?
Can this please just be eaten right now?
Yes.
With a nice, delicious cup of coffee. Oh, my gosh.
Where's our coffee now?
Where is our coffee now?
I
And
think
there
we
you
should
go.
enjoy that together.
You can also add some icing sugar, just a dust of icing sugar over this would just add that little special touch. And there you go. You can actually see it's really a way of elevating your croissant. Just doing that extra little bit of love gives you something special.
You know what, Andrea? You're so bad. You're bad. You're bad for our diets. You're bad for our trying to get skinny for summer because obviously we have to eat that. Like,
can we? Oh, yay!
Okay, I'm just gonna cut into it so we can see what's happening on the
Keep an
inside.
eye on this croissant. We don't want to
abandoned
lose it.
her.
You've abandoned this croissant. You definitely do not want to lose it. Oh, yes.
Oh, look at that chocolate coming out. Oh,
my goodness. It's now a chocolate croissant, so
Okay.
why not?
I think if we share this, then
I don't want to share with you. I'm joking.
I was trying to be. Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
I'll have a bit of chocolate, a little bit of
A little bit of strawberry. How is it?
Mmm.
Nah?
What? Can I make you a bite?
Please make me a bite. Now I have to have it. You can't leave me alone here. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh my word.
It's
That
the
is
mouth
so
sounds
good.
again.
We're sorry.
We've got no
Sorry to
words
everybody. If you've been hearing these sounds this morning.
You'll understand. ExpressoShow.com is where you find this goodness.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
go ahead and add all this goodness
wow.
to your croissants, although you can just eat them on their own. 8 in a pack, just you alone.
Oh my gosh, this is
No one will judge
really
you.
spectacular. Like I'm struggling to speak right now.
Thank you. So we're going to enjoy this. Please give us some space.
Leave us.
ExpressoShow.com is where the recipe is. You can get the croissants at Woolworths, in the shops, online, on the app, however you get it. Make this today.
Make it immediately.
Bite number 2?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, number
I love the fact that you came through with Monfal's version of fruit basket. So thank you. I love that. Making it a little bit healthier than we need it to be. But I think it's perfect for this weekend, perfect for all the action happening, and perfect for your feel-good breakfast show because there's still a lot that we're going to be diving into. Firstly, the movie, The Jurassic World, and it's an incredible opportunity to go through this review because it's the rebirth, and everybody has been hyped about this. We saw Zoe talk about it earlier in the week, and you get first hands on what is going on and why you need to book your tickets. And then we've still got a lot of entertainment coming through. You heard them earlier, and they were exceptional. The bar's been raised, and I think we're going to keep it there and possibly even go higher with the Settlers High School Band coming through to deliver us into the weekend. I can't wait for it. A lot of cheers, a lot of energy right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. See you soon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, well, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let's make this day a goodie because I want you to get ready to ponder, pusher, and play the Powerball and Powerball Plus. Forget this. 54 million rand in total estimated jackpots. It's all happening this Friday, so don't get left behind. We want you to play the Powerball, and there's an estimated 51 million rand up for grabs, and then the Powerball Plus for an estimated 3 million rand. All happening today, lots of millions, and here's how you do it. Firstly, you want to buy your tickets now, and you can do it in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# and then follow the USSDs. Now, we want you to win this millions so much and so badly that we posted all these details on Expresso's social media pages, so you could literally go check it out right now. And we want you to ponder, push, or play the Powerball and the Powerball Plus for 54 million rand in total estimated jackpots happening today, Carissa.
Fun
Yes, that's
I
what's
like
up.
that. Yes, I'm plunger. Okay, let's get into some goodness right now. Taken to the stage to perform yet another one, because how good was the first one?
Are they coming back?
I think they're coming back.
Settlers High School Band? Yes, please.
I Know Where I've Been by Hairspray like you've never heard it before. It is Settlers High School Band. Take it away.
So this next song is a song from the beautiful musical called Hairspray, and it's called I Know Where I've Been. Enjoy.
There's a light in the darkness, and the light is black as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way, but I know where I've been.
There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There's a cry asking why. I pray the answers up ahead. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, lost so many on the way.
But the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win.
And there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going. Yes, I do. And I know where I've been.
There's a road we must travel.
That we must travel.
There's a promise.
There is a promise
we must make.
that we must make.
But the riches
Will be plenty.
will be plenty.
What the risk and the chances that we take.
There's a dream in the future.
Whoa, there's a struggle that we have yet to win. Use the pride in our heart to lift us till tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin.
I know where I'm going.
I know where I'm going. Lord knows I know where I've been.
Oh, when we win,
I give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I've
Whoa, come on now. Gave me
Wow.
all the soul that I needed for the weekend. I know we're not done with them yet, but please, can we take a bow on that one?
Beautiful. Oh, a little dancey dance too. I like
Delivered
that.
unto us all the good feels.
I like
love
that.
it.
I don't know where
Yes.
we've been, but where we're going is still a good place because these guys have one more performance lined up for us. And then we've also got a wonderful movie that I think is debuting in South Africa today.
It's happening.
Oh, it's happening.
It is the rebirth. We're talking about Jurassic World, and not just the movie review, but we've also been inspired to move abroad. And we've got 5 things to do in Thailand, which might be on your list of places to adventure to. And after this, you're going to have every reason to go get involved in it. And we're giving you the latest. So don't go anywhere, Mzansi. Plugging you in all the good stuff around the corner.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, hold on to your popcorn and maybe your survival instincts because these dinosaurs are back and better, baby.
Absolutely. We're talking about Jurassic World, the rebirth. It roars into cinemas today with a fresh twist and wilder setting than ever. And a plot that takes us right back to the roots of what made the original Jurassic Park so thrilling. Yeah. And our very own movie reporter, Zoe Human, joins us to unpack the action. But first, hang on, before we talk, let's have a look and get hyped up.
Oh.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett. I'm a mission specialist. Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less? He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
We need DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. Do we have to get a sample from an egg? I suppose we could try and get it from the parent, but they're a flying carnivore the size of an F-16.
Maybe we should make it quick.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst, we're left here.
Come on! Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
What the hell are those?
They're helping the mosasaur defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Oh, it looks so good. I wonder how many roars it will get. I don't know if
Don't
that's,
make me
is that
roar.
the sound of a dinosaur.
Was it a young T-Rex there?
With a
Velociraptor?
I love that. Well, listen, we got to ask Zoe the questions when it comes to this movie. Zoe, welcome back to the couch.
darlings.
The movie looks incredible, but you know what? There's something so familiar about it as well. I think we all grew up watching Jurassic Park.
Yes.
And it's got that dangerous setting. It's got all of the thrill and the action. And of course, humans doing probably what they shouldn't be doing. We're always trying to push the envelope, interfering where we
Don't poke
should.
the bear
You know
or the
what I
dinosaur in this
mean?
instance.
Is it similar to this?
Listen, this is the 7th installment in the Jurassic Park
7?
franchise.
Oh, wow.
We've had 7 and 4th in the World series, so the Jurassic Worlds. It's amazing. I think, unlike the rest of the worlds, it has, in fact, gone back to that nostalgic feeling of Jurassic Park, of Steven Spielberg's times, because he did the first 2.
Yes.
So Gareth Edwards, the director, I think he has been very critical. Steven Spielberg even pre-watched this movie, and Gareth said, give me the edits, I'm going to work on this and do whatever you say, because I'm a legend. And I mean, Gareth himself, he's done Godzilla, he's done Star Wars, so he has a lot of knowledge in terms of this film, and you can tell. You can feel it in this movie.
The trailer alone.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
Now, there's always like this plot, always a premise. Dinosaurs are generally like stuck on an island, or they've just been discovered somewhere.
Or they're breaking out off the island.
Yeah, what's the vibe here? It seems to be another island. It seems to be like another scenario of
So,
such.
I mean, they did do like the theme park beforehand, but this is sort of framed it in a world where we have been impacted by climate change. And just like we are impacted by climate change, so too are the dinosaurs. And dinosaurs are dying out because of the fact that we are not taking care of our planet. So they're only existing close to the equator, so in equatorial sort of countries.
Yes.
And that's where they are. They are on an island. So we have to go get these dinosaurs to improve medicine for us as humans. Typical humans, big farmers
I
involved.
thought we were just like protecting them and saving the species.
No, there's always an agenda with us.
The big man up there trying to do some big things. That's really interesting. It's like life imitating art, art imitating life as well.
And that's what makes it really special about this movie.
And great to see in an entertainment setting because now we're absorbing it a little bit better than somebody pointing a finger, which is great. But there's some new faces that I notice here too. Not only the actors, but characters as well.
I mean, you're not going to have Jeff Goldblum coming up in this movie, but you are going to have Scarlett Johansson. You're going to have Jonathan Bailey. It's a great cast and a lot of new faces that a lot of people might not know who actually bring a lot to this movie that you don't expect them to bring. So it's an exciting movie for those people as well.
And with regards to the, I call it the glitz and the glam, the thing that really makes that movie like the gravitas behind it all. I feel like we veered away from the original dinosaur impact and that sort of intensity and leaned towards like CGI, smoke and mirrors, explosions and all these distractions. Are we going to
We are making a move. We're making a move away from CGI. There's definitely more of an emphasis on creating something really special and something that feels a bit more real.
Captivate me.
Yeah, but it's not even just about the CGI of it. It is how they approach this movie and how they're building tension. So it's not the action that you're used to. It's more about the suspense. It's about where did that dinosaur go? It's about those quiet scenes where it's like, this is just too
I don't know.
quiet.
And this is reminding me of one of the most classical moments I was so afraid of when I watched the movie as a kid. The Velociraptor in the kitchen, in the stainless steel kitchen, and it's like hunting them. It's one of those suspenseful thriller moments where nothing's happening. It's just this hunt. And I can remember it so specifically, and I'm hoping that this is what you're talking about because that's what got me hooked the first time.
When you were speaking about that, I was thinking of Jeff Goldblum's scene in the first movie where he's under the car. And you're going to have a moment like that in this film as well. So those sort of moments, it's coming back, baby, and it's coming back hard.
Oh, this is going to be a goodie.
Sheesh, the way you're talking about this, I'm like, okay, so we have to get our tickets.
No,
right?
you have to get your tickets.
It's a no-brainer.
Listen, it was me, Grant Hines, and his wife, and my brother watching it. And we're all different ages, and all of us were just enthralled. We loved it. I mean, Amber, Grant's wife, she's got a tattoo of Jurassic Park. We were passionate about this movie, and I think a lot of people are going to be really passionate about seeing this movie. See it in IMAX, guys. So unlike the Jurassic Parks and what made them great, it's like you're seeing them great, but now with all the benefits of modern technology and what we've done. And guys, it's mesmerizing.
Okay, how many roars? Give us another, give us another.
How do you make me
That was a pterodactyl, I'm sure.
That was my own little dinosaur, thank you.
That was how many? 4 out of 5?
That was 5. That was 5 out of 5. Yeah.
So can you do it again? Because there was, I heard a brontosaurus there as well.
I wasn't sure if that was a T-Rex.
That's the Velociraptor. That's the Velociraptor.
I was trying to do the song as well.
Zoe, maybe you can join the Settlers band with all these sounds.
I don't want to go back to high school, but otherwise.
I think our ear must get them checked. Lucian, are you okay over there? He's also going to the speaker.
But Zoe, I can't thank you enough though. Seriously, you are giving me all that nostalgic feel that I had when I was a kid and I thought of watching a movie the first time and I think it might just deliver. I'm only half upset today because it was only you that watched this movie without me, not Carissa as well.
Well, me and Grant.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I'm equally upset now.
We got a toy as well afterwards, a little dinosaur.
Okay, just rub it in, why don't you?
Okay, but speaking about wound, I think you might have wounded Lucian's eardrums with that.
Lush, are you okay?
It's okay.
Are you okay, Lush? He can't hear us. He's now officially tone deaf.
That's what I want to do. That's my impact.
That's it. That's your lasting legacy. I love it. Listen, whether you're there for the roars, the jump scares, or even just a good old-fashioned dino throwback, Jurassic World Rebirth is a wild ride back to what made us fall in love with the franchise in the first place, like Raul had said.
Absolutely. So all you got to do is head to your nearest cinema and go get in on the action. And hey, listen, if dinosaurs can escape to, let's say, a tropical island, why shouldn't you? And I think that's the word we're talking about, Wolo Travel, which are giving away a dream trip to Thailand. And it's worth 100,000 Rand. Think of this holiday, which could be up for one lucky person. If you haven't entered yet, well, hello, get involved and take a look at this because you need to get involved in this one.
We need samples from living dinosaurs.
That's kind of our specialty.
Let's go!
Come on!
Jurassic World. Win the ultimate adventure for two to Thailand with Wolo Travel worth 100,000 Rand. Experience adrenaline-filled thrills, cinematic landscapes, and vibrant street life. Enter now at Expresso's social pages. T's and C's apply.
Oh, that just made me crave some pad thai, actually.
I'm feeling like a little kid in a candy store right now. There's movies to look forward to. We still got Zoe here, so we're going to ask you to stick around because we've got something inspirational. We want to send you off to Thailand and remind you why you need to get involved in that competition. Those are 5 things to do in Thailand that is going to definitely be on your bucket list.
And I'm hoping one of those 5 is pad thai because I got my stomach started earlier with those croissants and now I just want to eat the goodness of pad thai.
It looks good.
Stir-fried noodles. You've been to Thailand?
I have been to Thailand.
Will you help us make that?
Listen, just send me to Thailand for the food. I'll come help.
Okay, I agree with you there. Well, Zanzi, you don't need to go to Thailand because we're bringing it right here, and you don't need to go anyway.
I still want to go to Thailand.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Rawr, welcome back. Seeing as one of our lucky viewers will soon be heading off on the adventures of a lifetime to Thailand, thanks of course to our wonderful Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Rebirth giveaway with Wolo Travel and United International Pictures worth 100,000 Rand. We thought we'd help you start planning.
And a reminder, that was a dinosaur if you were confused as to what that noise was. And this is everything we've been inspired by thanks to the new release and the rebirth of Jurassic World. But we're talking about the real world example of this incredible place. And it's everything from the streets of Bangkok to the island paradise of Phuket and the laid-back beauty of Krabi. Here are our top 5 things to do in Thailand. And if you're lucky enough to go and want to get there, then pay attention to this. Now, we asked Zoe to stick around because you've been there.
I love Thailand. It's my fave.
It's on my list. I know I so badly want to go.
Whenever people are like, let's go to Europe, I'm like, no, guys, go to Thailand first. You'll get more for your money and you'll have the best time with the best people.
And the culture is fantastic. The food. I'm always there for the food.
You don't even have to bring shoes, guys. Like,
okay, that's a lie.
No, I'm trying to bring shoes.
We're not that kind of people.
So let's go through the list because, I mean, both of us, I'm sure we can stand testament to the fact that it is an absolute jewel. But first on our list, of course, because, we had to really sift through and figure out how to get only 5, is this, exploring the Grand Palace in Bangkok. This is a must-see. Now, this is one of the most iconic landmarks in Thailand. It's an ornate temple, and they have many of these temples around, but it has golden spires and the incredible emerald Buddha. Now, this one is perfect for cultural lovers, and I think it's going to give you some Insta-worthy pics, to say the least. And the temples, they are insane.
I can imagine. Did you all take all the Instagram pics as well?
Of course. I was much younger when I went there, but the Instagram was still popping.
I actually got like templed out. I'm not going to lie. Like, you can really get caught up in seeing like hundreds of temples if you don't brace yourself. So incorporate more balance 100%. If you can.
Balance, Buddha, it all makes sense. Listen, we are here for the food though. Eat your way through Bangkok's street food scene. I've seen so much about it. Sizzling satay, spicy papaya salad, mango sticky rice, a favorite, and pad thai that we'll be making later, straight from the wok. Night markets like Chatukachak or Yawarawat, which is like Chinatown,
Yeah.
are an explosion of flavor. I'm 100% sure I didn't say that right.
I think it's Yawara.
Yawara.
Yeah,
There
I mean,
you
I don't know
go.
if you got to do that. I got to actually go on the like little boats that they push you through in these night markets, and you go on the boat and you literally like go past some of the markets on the water.
Nice.
It's insane because the amount of they have like soup in these little cups and these little delicacies. You eat yourself to the point where the boat goes like this and starts to it starts sinking.
No. I think one of my best memories was we were walking through Phuket and we were seeing the bars there, and one of the bar people, women, maybe men, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
They invited us to try some of their food. Like we were having their drinks, but they were like, come eat our food as well for free. And it was just a
proper
cultural experience. Yeah, no, it's just a mad love.
But the people are like that. They are so welcoming. They are just there to create a vibe for you. It's like almost like they were just born to serve, and they're just living out their lives. Well, listen, we've got a list to carry on with, and we are only on number 3. So why not do the following? And there are so many islands, and you can do an island hop in Phuket. Now, this is your launch pad for unforgettable island tours. We got PP Island, we got the James Bond Island, or you can even maybe take a long tail boat ride through crystal waters, sunsea, serious scenery, and the water is literally like see-through.
Oh, I love that.
You want a paradise?
Did you do PP Islands?
Oh, I did PP. I did Koh Samui, which was incredible for me as well. I scooted around living my best life.
That is incredible.
Did you do it illegally or do you have a license?
This is life TV, okay? Listen, but I must say, you feel like you're on a horse and cart just with ultimate freedom, driving on a scooter. Everything is scooter orientated there as well. Like everybody's doing it. So you just feel free, and there's so much to explore. And I think part of that is on this list.
Absolutely. Let's get to number 4 because we want you to chill on Arele Beach in Krabi. And here is a cool fact. Jurassic World Rebirth, in fact, was filmed right in Thailand, with scenes shot in the stunning national parks of Krabi. So if you win that dream trip, you could be walking there with the dinosaurs. No, they're not there anymore, but where they roamed before. At least on our screens, we got to enjoy them, and it's only accessible by boat, and of course feels like paradise has been found. Towering limestone cliffs is what you can imagine, turquoise water, like Raul mentioned, and postcard sunsets. It's definitely a must-see.
Yeah, it's the ones that are chasing that soft life living. You're gonna love this place.
It
must feel like a holiday.
No, it does, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I don't know, guys, there's just something about Thailand, the lush greenery, it's unlike anywhere else in the world.
You're saying it exactly right, because it is lush. There's still that raw, untouched authenticity.
Feel to it.
It almost feels like a dinosaur is going to be coming around the corner. That's how authentic it is. But you still have a mix of that opulence with some of the hotels that give you that real luxe living experience as well.
Nice.
But we got to finish off our list, and number 5 on our top 5, we've got to this. You got to visit the night markets in Krabi Town or Phuket. There's live music, local crafts, Thai pancakes, and the ultimate holiday vibe. Now, this is the best way to soak up Thai culture. Pick up a few souvenirs or snacks for the trip home, and just get involved in the ambiance. Something you've
Guys, I need to book a trip for Thailand.
Yeah, no,
it's a competition, one of the two.
If you've been or not, you still want to go back because there's just so much to do and so much to get involved in. And I think everything from cultural sensations to memory-making magic, one lucky viewer is going to stand the chance to win this trip. It's valued at 100,000 Rand, and you need to get involved in it. So again, if you want to know how to enter and have no idea what's happening, this dream trip to Thailand with 100,000 Rand thanks to Wolo Travel and UIP could be yours, and here's how.
We need samples from living dinosaurs.
That's kind of our specialty.
Let's go! Jurassic World. Win the ultimate adventure for 2 to Thailand with Wolo Travel worth 100,000 Rand. Experience adrenaline-filled thrills, cinematic landscapes, and vibrant street life. Enter now at Expresso's social pages. T's and C's apply.
Oh my goodness, it feels like I'm in Thailand already. Phuket is calling, and today we're taking your taste buds on a trip straight to the vibrant streets of Thailand itself. You don't even have to go anywhere. Get ready to sizzle and stir and even spice things up just a little bit with one of the country's most iconic dishes. Okay, how much pad thai did you eat when you were in
all
Thailand?
of it. It is literally one of my favorites, and I've unfortunately never been able to get it as good as they do up in Thailand.
Oh, yeah?
There's something special that they're using with their nuts, with their herbs, herbs and with that little addition that just makes it Thailand authentic.
Yep.
But we're going to try.
I'm literally going to try my best.
Yeah.
So we all know the wok needs to be super hot because it can retain that heat.
Sizzling, yeah.
The sizzling. And then we're going to go in with our prawns. Just cook those off first and then we'll put them away for a minute.
Nicely done.
Okay.
And I'm really dying to find out the real essence of this. And I believe it comes with regards to the flavors.
Yes,
and it's
it
all
is.
about those flavors. You want a little bit of the ocean. You want a little bit of that zestiness. You want a bit of that Thai feel as well. And I think that's going to be coming through here in a bit. I don't know what we're using, but I'm going to try to figure this out.
How about you have a smell and let me know?
Okay, so that's definitely soy sauce that we got there. We got some chili, and that's something quite common.
And this one?
I'm not actually sure.
Should taste it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's like a barbecue type of vibe, something sweet.
Close.
What is that? Sticky sweet sour sauce?
Close.
What is it?
Tamarind.
Ah, okay, I can see that.
Sauce.
And then, ooh, that's like the smell of the ocean. This is something that we all use.
That's fish sauce.
Fish sauce. I was going to say the oyster fish sauce or something of the likes.
Oysters are a little bit thicker than that.
This is giving Thailand feels. This is giving Oriental Asian infusion.
Nice.
This is the stuff that's kind of essential in making this come together. I know with the prawns, though, we don't necessarily have to cook it much
very
fully
long,
because
not at all.
it's going to carry on cooking in the wok along with a few of the other ingredients we've got here, right?
Okay, I'll put it in here. It's actually very heavy. Can you help me?
I'll help you here. What do you want to do?
I just want to put the prawns out so we can cook
Try
the
get
sauce.
some of the, yeah, there we go. Nicely done. I love this wok, by the way.
I know, it's stunning.
A two-hander.
All right, we can leave that sauce in there, and then we'll go in with our actual sauce because we want to cook that away a little bit.
It's already smelling so good.
I'm just going to throw it directly in. So we've got our soy sauce going, our tamarind sauce, chili. Now, how much chili do you want? All of it?
Yeah, get it all in, man. Let's just heat us up. It's winter. you put a lot in.
Is that a lot?
That's quite a bit. It's fine. We're not complaining. Just warm us up. Ready for the weekend. We saw the cold weather coming through. So this
Some
is
brown sugars in there as well.
Perfect.
And then, of course, that fish. So the smell, Raul, come smell this.
Oh
Isn't
my
that good?
gosh, you could almost throw anything in there right now and it would give you a bit of Thailand feel, but this is going to pair so perfectly with the prawns. It's going to absorb it up once we create this bath of flavor. You're doing a stellar job, by the way.
Thank you.
Perfectly
because
done.
the thing with the wok, you have to work extremely fast.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just not going to work
You've got to work
for
with
you.
the wok and you can't look away because this thing keeps on
can't.
frying and it's creating that dance of goodness. So I like how active you get in here.
Listen.
You can't walk away.
I can't do anything.
Keep it going.
Okay, let's chuck our prawns back in. Let that
Nice.
all marinate in the sauce really beautifully. And then the last step, I guess, would be the noodles. But
Yeah, the
let's
noodles,
just
and then I
wrap
think the
everything
garnish,
up.
the spring onions and all that stuff comes right at the end. You don't want that to get too like soggy.
Exactly.
I like it crispy actually, so you want to kind of like flash that right at the end. But what you really want to really do here is watch how the prawns just soak up all of that flavor, soak up the flavors of Thailand.
Yes. All right.
Love it.
When you think we're ready, let's go in with those noodles.
I mean, like we could essentially maybe take a bit more time, but let's just pop it in because this is a TV moment right here. It's not raw, so it's not going to be good. And yeah, just
throw
walk
it away.
away.
Let's swap places.
Yeah, let's
I'll tap
trade
out, you
agreements.
tap in.
I'll tag you out.
Okay, nice.
Oh man, and even
Look
as you
at
can see the
that.
noodles absorbing some of that flavor in this bath. It is ambiance. This is Thailand. I just need my floppy hat. And my Speedo, and I'm ready. I think with all the chili you put in here, though, we might be taking our clothes off and getting the costume on because
Getting
we're going to be
hot in
sweating
here.
after this. Making us feel like we're in the sun.
Wow.
Oh, it looks so good.
I love a pad thai. I also just love Thai cuisine in general. But pad thai is my usual go-to with those peanuts that they also throw in there. They're
Bro,
so good.
imagine how I'm suffering right now because I love Thai food. I absolutely love it. And then my lady Miles is like the opposite. She's like Greek. So she hates this.
No
so I'm like always
ways.
getting extra because I know she's not going to finish it and I can get the leftovers. So that's become my strategy. So, but I don't get it as often as I wish. And when I do, I savor every
Well,
moment.
now you can make it at home for yourself. You don't even have to order it
And this wasn't
anywhere.
hard at all, right? Like it's
Simple.
taken less than a couple minutes. And if you do want a reminder, the recipe is on expressoshow.com. And we're pretty much going to finish this off by
Chuck it
adding
in.
in all the good stuff. I think let's flash a little bit of that in here.
Which one?
Just not all of it. Like
Okay,
get some of
little
the,
bits of-
yes, some of that, not all of it, just a little bit.
Spring
And then some of those
sprouts.
some of that.
In there.
And then just add some
You want
colour
some
there.
ginger, coriander?
Not the coriander, just some ginger,
Some
because the coriander's going to
ginger.
go a bit too slap.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
keep that
yeah.
fresh. All right. So a quick little last
Okay, yes,
wok
chef,
moment,
yes, chef.
getting that infused, and then we can dish it up and add some of the fresh herbs to it. I'm feeling like I should be singing some Thai. What do they say? Como esta? I think they say something like that.
You tell me, I've never been.
Something. I'm gonna figure it out. But here we go. Let me
dish
see
it
if I can
in.
get that in your bowl. Wow. Nice stuff, Ryle and Carissa. You've outdone yourself.
I thought you were congratulating yourself. Nice stuff, Ryle. You should. No, don't hold back. Put it all in.
That's enough for you, okay?
No,
I want
this
to
is
leave
for
some for me.
everybody.
Okay, fine. Let's get it all in. Let's get it all in.
We have to serve the ultimate dish, Ryle.
Okay, ultimate dish. Come here. You literally just putting it all in. Okay, fine.
This is
Let's
not a
get it
plate
all.
for one person. This is a serving bowl.
Well,
in your house.
Technically, that's my bowl right there. But this is incredible. I didn't think we'd be able to pull this off.
Here we go.
Hey?
There you go.
I think I'm getting information fed to me. I've got to be honest, this is not mine, but I think the correct term is sawadi.
Sawadi.
So they also would say something like kapkun kap, like saying thank you or something like that. I haven't been in ages. Clearly, I need to go back. And I think if it's a female, you say sawadi ka. So we're learning. Hopefully, we can get more of this information fed to us. But we are just getting caught up by the ambiance, the vibes. Obviously, Jurassic World is out, the rebirth, and we've been inspired by all of this. This is a win.
This is a serving for one, only because you're the birthday boy.
Can I taste
I will
my
give
dish?
it to you. You can taste your dish, Ryle. Happy birthday. That's my gift to you.
Okay, prawns are cooked. This looks incredible. Hang on, let me just grab a bit of
Bit of everything.
Okay, got
Let's go. Yep.
If I could do anything crazy, it would be taking a page out of your book.
That's what it
That
makes
was
you
so
say.
good.
Okay, so this is the start of your birthday because officially it happens on Sunday. But we also have more surprises on the way, Expresso fam. And don't forget to wish our very special guy, Mr. Nature Boy Raul Demone, across our social media. Send us a voice note if you want to say happy birthday. And then, of course, to send us off into the weekend and into his birthday weekend, we have another performance. I
always get so awkward and shy. You talk about my birthday. But yes,
Happy
we do have another. No. I can't handle it. But Zazi, we do have performances to look forward to. As obviously Settlers High School's band is here. They've been delivering throughout the morning, and the bar has officially been set. So the weekend's almost around the corner, but we got the perfect treat to make it official. Don't go anywhere. This was good.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, welcome back from Zanzi. This has been such an incredible show, and in light of so much happening this weekend, we got the Springboks playing Italy, we've got a whole lot of magic when it comes to food and competitions for you, but it's apparently also my birthday coming up, and I almost forgot.
Oh my goodness, it definitely is. This goes down on Sunday, but of course, because it's a Friday, we thought the whole weekend deserves and it belongs to Ryle. And we want to celebrate him in the best way, which is exactly why on our social streets, we asked you to wish Ryle, our nature boy, a happy birthday, our nature lover. So let's see what you had to say. Shireen says, here's to another year of riding the waves and cruising those gym sessions.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Ryle.
Yeah, for that. Thank you so much.
Tabang, let's see what you got to say. Good morning, Expresso Show. Happy birthday, Ryle, in advance. Please enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Tabang. I really appreciate your love.
You have a good day coming your way?
I hope so. Hopefully a lot of the nature. It looks like there's some surf and some waterfall chasing, perhaps.
Okay, Mark Gavin, our family. Let's see what you got to say. Good morning, Goeiemorgen Expresso. Wishing you a happy birthday, Ryle Renee de Mornay, TV host extraordinaire. Whoop, whoop. May your talent and your charisma always shine through on our TV screen.
I really appreciate that, Mark Gavin. And I'm glad I actually got to meet Mark on the beach while I was doing the surf. So it was really such a cool moment to see him. And he's pretty much like the family. So thanks for all the wishes, fam. Really appreciate you all. And thanks for making that birthday just a little bit extra special.
Oh, I love what he said about being a TV extraordinaire and also charismatic. Because if ever you've met a charismatic, loving, open, willing to be there for you, ride or die guy, it is my boy Ryle. What a special human you are. And what a light that you shine to the world. We're really happy to have you.
I'm happy and I'm blessed because I get the energy all from you, Mzansi, and I think that's what allows me to be able to serve the way that I do on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I'm so grateful that I get to do that. It really is something that fills up my cup.
Oh, I love that. Well, Delphine, let's hear you say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ryle. I like your style. You have the most amazing smile. Enjoy your day in every way. Hip, hip, hooray. Happy birthday.
Stop it.
Well done. Nicely done. I see what you did there.
Delphine, the poet.
Awesome.
All right, our girl Kutle also had something to say.
One of the best things to come out of lockdown was meeting you, Nature Boy. Happy birthday, Ryle. Your calm spirit, infectious energy, and enthusiasm for life continue to inspire everyone around you, including me, to many more years of growth and endless blessings. Happy birthday, miss, and love you.
Oh, man, I'm just looking at that picture. That was such a crazy time. I was thrown into the show. I had no idea what I was doing. I had Kukle there as part of the family helping me, and we built up such a special relationship. I really miss her, but also so proud of what she's become since then.
Absolutely.
What a superstar. That was so special. Thank you.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you so much, Expresso fam, for getting in touch with us. And listen, we've got more coming your way because I think your sister had something to say too.
What? Cachet? Oh.
Happy birthday to our favorite adventure-loving uncle and brother. Whether you're chasing waves or climbing peaks, you always bring so much joy and courage and fun wherever you go. We're just so lucky to have you in our lives. And today we celebrate you. All of our love from Emile, Cachet, Troy, and Alyssa.
Yeah, so that's my sister, and that's my niece and nephew, Troy and Alyssa, and then my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, Emile. Wow. And we did this last weekend. They came down from Joburg, and we got to surf, we got to go chase waterfalls, and that's the entire family there with my mom and my dad.
That's Muizenberg, eh?
Bro, we got my dad out the house. We never are able to get that right, so what a rare occasion. That's an anomaly right there.
Oh, you better frame
And that was
one.
post a surf session, so it was just so special to see them, to be with them, and yo, you guys are making me emotional.
Okay,
now.
someone grab tissues because we've got more coming your way. Let's see the video content, man.
Okay.
Hey superstar, wishing you a glorious, beautiful and blessed birthday today. Your zeal for life, effervescent nature and spontaneity when it comes to adventure is truly something I aspire towards. Have a good one and God bless. Mwah.
Ryle, my brother, happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you're spoiled rotten. And don't forget the birthday burpees. Super, super important. Cheers, bro.
1, 2, 3. Can we say loud happy birthday, Uncle Ryle?
Happy birthday, Uncle Ryle.
Hope you have a good day. Can we say hope you have a good day?
Happy good day.
And can we say hip hip hooray?
Hip hip.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Ryle. I hope you have a great one.
Thanks for the memories and the good times. Yeah, have a good birthday. Bye.
Hi, I just want to say happy birthday to my fiance. Hope you have the most amazing day and I can't wait to celebrate with you this weekend. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Raul. Have an amazing celebration with all your heart's desires being fulfilled. Thanks for being our rock, our wild spirit and our joy. We love you endlessly. All our love, Mom and Dad and all of us.
Look, guys. Oh, wow. That was special. Yeah, a little bit emotional. Yeah. Yo, that was so cool. Everyone, like niece, nephew, young Mavs over there. That was amazing. Thank you. I don't know who organized that, but guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. I'm like sweating here from emotion. Emotional. So thank you. Wow.
Oh my gosh, and your cake is also being made as we speak, ladies. Please, what are we doing to celebrate our nature boy?
We thought, you know, nature boy loves the beach, loves to surf. So we're like, we have to make it blue, we have to make it fun, just for you.
Oh, this is special. Guys, thank you so much. Did you make this for me?
Yes!
Thank you so much.
And you know it's going to be good. Sweet Lionheart never disappoints. And we're going to go in with more blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, what are we doing now?
We're just piping a border. This is one of our most popular designs, the Spring Sea.
That's so pretty.
Yeah. So we're putting on a border for you, some candles and some sparkles.
Surprise! These are like either looking like ocean shells or little waves or something. So I love this. And this is something you guys can do for everybody, right? Like anyone celebrating a birthday, a wedding, or a big occasion.
Yes, 100%. You can buy this on our website. We're 100% e-commerce, so you can literally go on right now on our website and.
How long do we need to do that in advance? Like
48 hours. We just need 2 days notice.
Can I tell you, Raul and I are planning to get married this year.
Yes.
So we're going to give you 48 hours notice. Quick, guys. Hello. No, we're not getting married to each other. Not each other. Okay, separate weddings.
Guys, I actually, you know, it sounds weird, but I haven't had my own birthday cake in like 10 years or so.
Stop it, right?
Honestly, it's like I will always just, like, there'll be a song or we'll do a moment, and I don't like to put the attention on me. So I actually can't remember the last time I had a birthday cake. To be honest, and if I was to think about it, that's probably my 21st. So I'm not going to tell you how many years ago that was. But yeah, that's 23 years ago. So that's the last time I can remember it. So this is really even that much more special because I can't remember the last time I blew out candles even.
Well, now's your
opportunity. Am I going to get to do that?
You're going to have to catch up now from all the years.
Wow. 2 cakes this year, 1 birthday and 1 wedding.
Oh, amazing. I'll take the birthday already because this is something special, guys. Seriously, thank you. I can't think of a better way to usher in Nature Boy's birthday. And this is just really special.
And with a birthday cake, you also need biscuits. So what do we have going here?
Ooh,
yes. What are the biscuits?
We've got our double choc chip, our peanut butter, and our birthday confetti.
Wow,
birthday confetti. Very
fitting. Kryptonite. All the things I can't say no to. Oh, gosh.
Do you guys have a lighter?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, awesome. Let's light it up for our nature boy and get going.
And I think on behalf of just like myself, my emotion and everything going on, I want to say thank you to you as well, Mzansi. You really have given me such a beautiful opportunity to be a part of you, be a part of your homes and your family. Every time I see one of you shouting on the road, "Ow, Expresso!" you shout out my name. You don't know what that means to me because you literally are the people that we are giving this energy to. And the fact that you receive it and the fact that you make us feel so incredible, I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And having said that, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ryle. Happy birthday to you. Yes.
Whoa, that wasn't too strong.
How old are you now? It's fine. We won't ask him how old he is.
guys, thank you truly from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all. I love you. And this is the best birthday I could have ever asked for.
Stunning. Can we cut it or is it
Yes,
cardboard?
let's share it for everybody. Everybody's getting a piece.
Ryle, while I get the Mike, tell us one wish you wish for yourself this year.
Yeah, man, I think in a world like this where we're all dealing with chaos and the intensity, I just wish to be present in the moments that count. So any moment that I can share with my friends, with my loved ones, and I think a reminder to all of us out there, make time to make those memories happen. And while we have our health, I wish that we can continue to be blessed with that, blessed with moments that we can appreciate, and just cherish everything that we have. We've got a lot to be grateful for, and right now I'm just grateful for sharing this moment with all of you. Okay. So yeah, officially, let's cut the cake.
Share the cake with us too.
I don't know how to do this. Is this the right technique?
Cut the cake. Cut the cake.
Birthday boy can do whatever.
Well, there's something hot in here.
It's just the dowel so that it doesn't fall
So it doesn't
okay. I don't want to break anything. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see if I can actually pull that slice out. I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Oh, I just know this is going to taste the best cake ever.
See if we can get this cross-section.
All right, while you do that, more comments have come through on our social media. This one from Alma Prince saying, good morning, Expresso team. Have an amazing, amazing day. And to the birthday guy, have a blessed day. May God guide you through all of your life, and they want you to enjoy it as well. Well, let's see what else we have to say. Wishing you an amazing birthday, Ryle, for Sunday. That one coming from Linda Boudry.
Thank you, Linda.
Fave Nama Bana also saying, good morning to our awesome Expresso teams. Wishing Ryle an unforgettable birthday on Sunday. And I love this. It's going to be full of adventure and love and laughter.
Yes, Namapana, I agree with you. I'm wishing more of that, and thank you so, so much. Wow. Oh, this is so
You're
special.
allowed. You're allowed to take your fingers. You are. Norma says, you know you're getting old when the candles on your cake start to cost more than the cake itself.
Hey, Norma, no, come on.
Naughty. Look at that cake, though. How gorgeous is that?
I got the perfect cut, I think, a lovely cross-section. Look at the colors in here.
Beautiful.
This is so perfectly representative of me, just like easy, cool on the outside, but inside, guys, there's so much energy, there's so much happiness, and I think you've captured my birthday perfectly. Well done. You nailed this.
You did.
I really appreciate you all. Can I have a taste?
Of course. Happy birthday,
I have to lick my fingers. I will cut a piece for everybody else right now, but
stunning.
Thank you. I really, truly appreciate it. Happy birthday, me.
Your mouth is blue.
Whoa. What is that, like a vanilla vibe?
It's a vanilla cake with birthday confetti sprinkles in the sponge. Wow. And we've got a whipped white chocolate ganache filling.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was more than just
it's like
cream.
Perfect birthday cake.
Oh, that's birthday magic right there. I'm in heaven, guys. Thank you. Oh, this is magic.
Feels gelukkig, lieve Mikey.
Nola does it all, and now you can too. Show us what you've got and stand a chance to win a Nola hamper worth 2,000 Rand, packed with Nola-inspired kitchen goodies. Simply try the Nola recipe featured on the Expresso Morning Show, post a photo or video of your dish to social media, tag Nola and Expresso, and include hashtag Nola does it all. Entries close Sunday, 6 July. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good birthday show.
Hey, I'm just out here being giddy, and again, I can't be more grateful of Mzansi. You guys have made me feel so special. So hopefully we can give that back to you and give something special in return.
I think that when it comes to birthdays, it's a two-way street. So you, Mzansi, get ready to Panda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 54 million rand, and that's in total estimated jackpots this Friday. So do not get left behind, okay? Play Powerball. There's an estimated 51 million rand waiting for you. And then you have Powerball Plus for an estimated 3 million rand, but it all only goes down today.
Yeah, it's a lot of millions, birthday millions it could be as well, but you want to do the following. You want to buy your tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529#, and then follow the USSDs. It's that simple.
Now, we posted all these details on our Expresso social pages. 5 ways to win. Go and check them out. And then Panda Pusha Play Powerball, but also Powerball Plus for 54 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. And you could just win big. The only rule is that you have to play right now.
Yeah, and someone else who's going to be playing right now is Settlers High School Band. They've been delivering all throughout this morning, and one last time, sending us into the weekend with another absolute banger. Let's go, and officially this is the birthday energy feels. Yes!
Good morning, everyone. We will be ending our set off with the song Kumakor by Jody Yankees.
Ik verlang naar de Zoutse Rijk. Ik verlang, oh ja, naar die koude zij. Die zuidoostenwind in die wisselvalligheid. Ik weet, ik weet, ik weet, ik weet. Ik weet is niet die enigste in. Mama vat my huis toe.
Guma music, the perfect way to get into the goodness. Please bow for us, guys. Settlers High School are doing what they do best. Ryle, happy birthday.
Sure, that was phenomenal. What a birthday. What an incredible show. Mzansi, I love you, and have a beautiful weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Happy
do
birthday,
it all again.
Another feel-good production.